Hello. We are Table Goth, a group of tabletop game enthusiasts and gothic aficionados. We're the better parts of the group here to play a game of Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. In our chronicle, we call Taste of Youth. Quick warning about the game. It's very legal, very cool, but also get into some weird stuff that might be upsetting to certain audiences. Like when I get upset when Mandy gets her dice out mid-important part and we hear it, ma'am. But other than that, if you get upset like that, just go ahead, step away from the stream a little bit, come back when you're comfortable, because things, especially this session, probably going to get pretty messed up. And with that, if we're all ready, let's go ahead and just jump right into our game. So again, we're a Table Goth, and this is Taste of Youth. Drake! Quick recap of some of the stuff that went on last time. Herb set up a fake crime scene, called the police after draining DJ Gelato Smooth of all of his Disgracia blood. Elijah talked to him about his disapproval of the murder as Evelyn and Jordan talked with Octavia at her club so they had an alibi when the DJ died. Octavia seemed impressed with their decision to let others do their dirty work. Yeah, and she gave Evelyn a vial of liquid that would break Edward's blood bond. So Evelyn enjoyed some debauchery with one of the Nereids, Cleo. Jordan talked to Octavia about their actions, and Octavia revealed her motivation for wanting the DJ dead. Meanwhile, Delilah helped Jim with a ritual to draw out the full potential of Disgracia in Herb. And while he enjoyed activating the ritual with Delilah, Elijah went to feed and to pick up the girls from Club Arcadia. They all reconvened and learned that Zoe was not in hiding and still living with her parents. So they stopped by her house, and Herb used his new abilities to learn about a concert Zoe was at from her parents. Elijah used his new promoter to get them in a sold-out show when they made their way to the old rock house. The place was packed. Jordan hid downstairs, being the closest to Zoe and also officially dead. And while the others searched for Zoe, Elijah's beast finally snapped with impatience as Herb managed to find her. Elijah nearly started a fight, but Herb managed to convince her to leave the concert to speak with them downstairs. Elijah's beast helping out. Jordan revealed that she was still alive, and they convinced Zoe to tell him what she knew, but not before she tried rewriting Jordan's memories of the events. Zoe revealed that a group of kindred called themselves The Answer, and one of them contacted her on a site for people seeking suicide advice. She admitted helping to plan the attack on the school, but getting in over her head, being powerless to stop it. She also seemed to know nothing about kindred society and believed she was the only kindred in the city, and that only a handful of them even existed in the world. She didn't know anything about the clans or like that. She embraced the chance for a new life and the opportunity to have control over her destiny, so she took the embrace. She told them the names of the kindred in The Answer and the ones responsible for the attack, and that they had a meeting place north of the city, but they currently were gone. Delilah picked the group up, and they were going to drive Zoe back to their place when a group of people in motorcycle helmets with monstrous designs surrounded the car and asked them to surrender Zoe. They refused, and chaos ensued. Herb was shot into torpor, protecting Delilah. Jordan struggled to control her beast as she attacked one of the ambushers with Zoe, and Elijah gained control of the situation for just a moment before being shot into torpor himself. Evelyn called the police and drove off with the torpor, Herb, and Delilah in the car. And Jordan, losing control a little bit, along with Zoe, attacked one of them, but she managed to run off, watching Zoe get held down and staked as she did so. So now with Evelyn driving to the hospital, Jordan out on the street, that is where we will pick up for tonight. You're on the street, you're hurt, you're hungry. You just saw Zoe get staked. You saw a van drive off with Elijah unconscious in the back. What would you like to do?
Am I, is anyone following me?
Do you want to run or do you want to try to assess the situation? Do a little bit of both, maybe.
Can I get into the shadows and maybe climb up a fire escape to kind of see what's going on?
Yeah, give me a wits awareness. The van is taken off. You hear sirens within blocks. So hunger dice.
Yeah.
I forgot she's a hungry hippo.
Yeah. I should probably just run.
Or not.
Jeez.
5
Damn.
successes.
Looking around, you probably don't have a chance to scale anything. You're not really in a heavy residential area. But looking around, you get away and you see that no one pursued you. They're worried about getting out of there. Yeah, they threw her in the van with Elijah and
They've taken off?
They took off.
Okay, so everyone's gone. I'm by myself.
Yeah. With police on the way.
So I'm gonna just try to get away from the scene for now.
Where are you going?
I don't really have a plan at the moment. I'm just trying to walk away, not be noticed. And I'm gonna try to figure it out as I walk.
Give me a wits stealth.
Any direction.
Wits stealth on the left.
Oh, there it is. Okay. 3 successes.
Rolling
Okay.
hot.
It's late-ish. There's not people walking around at this time.
This wasn't a gray area either, right?
No, you're in the South City area, closer to the river. Yeah, but you cut through some yards. You disappear from the scene quick. You can see the red, blue lights sort of peek through buildings every once in a while. It seems they've had a big response.
I'm gonna call Jim.
Okay. You call. Rings a few times. No answer.
I'm gonna leave him a voicemail.
Sure. What do you say?
Hey Jim, some bad stuff happened. We tried to get Zoe back. I think Herb is on his way, really hurt. Or I don't know, maybe they went to the hospital. I got separated from everyone. I don't know where Elijah is, and they got Zoe, and they staked her. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna try to figure this out and get back. Call me if you can.
Okay. Make this call in the back of someone's yard. Flip phone. You hang up. Probably not super familiar with the area. You just know they took off. You don't know where they went. You assume back. You're probably a couple blocks from Club Arcadia. But also, if you're trying to get a ride somewhere, there's options for that too.
I'm gonna head towards the river. If I can.
Sure. Yeah. You're not far from the river at all.
Do I see any sketchy characters walking around? Anyone that would maybe not be missed? If
You're
I
looking
abducted
to
them?
try to pick up a hobo essentially or something?
When you say it like that.
I
I need a feed. I don't intend on killing anyone, but I'm at 4 hunger, so if I want
Like I said, in your area, again,
rational decision.
This isn't like the city. There's probably, I mean, you might be able to find someone. There's more reliable feeding spots, but then that could cause some questions. Give me a... Yeah, give me a wits investigation. Someone has a reason to be really out. No one's panhandling this time of night. You're probably gonna have to find where they're sleeping, if that's what you're looking for. Unless you're gonna break into someone's house and feed from them.
No. If I have less dice to roll on that than I have hunger, what would I do?
It's just you just roll the same amount of dice. It's just gonna be all hunger.
These guys.
So it's one success. So down here, you're not really familiar with this area a ton. Like I say, only really the one landmark pops out. But you are hurt, you're hungry. You look around the tracks, you don't see much. You start heading, after not finding anything, you start getting a little closer to Club Arcadius, because it's also actually very close to the river. And you get close to more of the Soulard area where there's people out and about. And you can see there's a couple of guys that probably down the street from Club Arcadia and some of the other places. And you see that they're behind some abandoned building, just taking a leak, talking loudly, unsuspecting. And give me a dex stealth.
Oh.
One success.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
that was a fail.
You're approaching, not as quiet as you would like. And one of them turns and sees you, and not just his buddy, but also turns, goes, "The fuck? What's up?" And with that, before they can get their stuff in order, you have one thrown against this brick wall of the building, and you are biting into him. You may give me a... So you could spend a willpower to regain control of yourself, because you had a bestial failure there. Right now the beast is happening. You are feeding. You can go ahead and reduce your hunger by 2. If you want to try to stop feeding, you can use a willpower, or you can continue going.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay, spend a willpower. You get a hold of yourself just in time. You straight up took a bite out of this dude's neck. It's not the puncture wounds that you were licking from. You pulled flesh, and you got a huge mouthful of blood that is able to. That's why you're able to get 2 in one relatively quick gulp. The other dude just managed to get his stuff together. He's taking off. He's screaming. He's freaking out. The one dude is just grasping. He still has an open wound on his neck that he's holding, trying to push you off a little bit. Actually, give me a dex brawl.
Two successes.
Okay. He tries to just sort of catch you in the face just to get you off of him, and you easily put your hand up and you catch it. And he's blinking, he's woozy. One dude's taking off up the street. What would you like to do?
Is he already out in public?
I mean, yeah, they were just behind a building.
Yeah.
He's now in the street. Again, this is a less crowded place, but he's within shouting distance of some places.
Can I cloud memory of the guy that I have?
Absolutely. You just look at him, His eyes are still sort of rolling back and forth. They make eye contact with you just a moment for you to say, forget. He does. Though he still has a wound on the side of his neck.
And I can't, like, lick it shut, can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Then I would
might
try to
take a
do
couple
that.
moments. You can attempt to do that. So yeah, you say forget, and then you start licking his neck. And you just feel he's just tense. You feel his muscles contract. He's not sure what's happening. His mind's sort of reprogramming right now from what you did to it, as you do enough to where it's not clean. It's gonna be very obvious something happened, but it's no longer an open bleeding wound.
So he's okay?
He'll live.
Okay. Then I'm gonna run off into the night. If I can.
Where are you going?
Away from all the people that are about to crowd here. I'm just running from crime scene to crime scene. I'm just a really scared
Sure.
teenager who doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
Give me a wit stealth. Try to figure out where to go. Where to go quietly.
Two successes?
Okay. Are you gonna try to stay on the move, or are you trying to lay low for a while?
I'm gonna try to stay on the move.
Okay. Any particular direction you're heading, or?
What else is kind of around that area that wouldn't be directly... What's down there?
Not too far from like downtown itself. There's the river, there's the tracks, there's the brewery, then there's the farmer's market, the Soulard sort of bar area.
I'm just kind of trying to make it to downtown.
Heading north, going across the highway and get to downtown proper. Or go under the highway, I should say. Okay. Give me a wits awareness.
Three successes?
3?
Yeah.
So, it's been a few moments. We've been going. You don't really get tired, fatigued. Just a corpse running on blood right now. And you get to under the highway, start crossing over near the stadium. Start to get to downtown proper. As you're going under the overpass, just looking around, no longer sort of trying to act a little more casual now. You happen to glance behind you and you unmistakably see someone who is sort of crouched, you can tell. It's clearly sneaking up on you, quickly ducked behind a car.
I'm gonna activate awe.
Okay, you're gonna stay where you are, activate all.
Yeah.
Okay. Stand there, you activate all. You have this drawing presence about you as you stand and wait. The person does not come out.
You gonna fucking hide behind a car all night? What do you want? Come out.
What's your name? You made a mess, you need to clean it up.
I tried.
You tried. What's your name?
It's Jordan.
Oh. You see, stand from behind the car, you see Ari, one of the Nereids, the trans woman. Stand to her quite imposing full height. Eyes narrowed a little bit at you. What are you doing, kid?
There's some bad stuff happened, and I was just really close to losing it, so I needed a quick fix, and it went south too, and now I'm just running around blood covered across the city.
Yeah, you did something pretty sloppy right at our back door.
Yeah, I know.
You're in trouble, you didn't think to come to help, you decided you could handle all this yourself, I could see.
One of the only pieces of advice I've gotten is not to ask other kindred for favors.
I think that advice goes for kindred that they can handle themselves. You're not one of them. Come with me.
All right.
And, okay. You follow. She quietly leads you back a few blocks you've made away from the place. Checking in on you every once in a while, just looking to make sure you're still following. So what happened?
We were attacked on our way home.
By?
I don't know, some goons, motorcycles, vans. They were trying to get our friend, and they got most of us as well. So,
And your plan was?
just try to get away until I could get some help.
You're looking for help down here?
No. Some of my friends got away, and I don't know where they are or how they're doing, and I was waiting to hear from them so I could get home.
Makes more sense. They'll be fine. But you did a bad thing.
I know.
Might be anarchs by names, but we still have rules for this stuff. Well, tell Octavia what you told me. After a few moments, you're back at Club Arcadia. Things seem calm. She leads you to the roof. There's a little bit of commotion going on. Sort of a buzz of activity where usually you're up here and things are very relaxed and people are lounging about. And you go through around some of the plants to that same sort of canopy area where you see Octavia, again, not lounging at all, but standing. She was in a conversation, and her and some of the other Nereids you see there stop and look at you. Ari says, it was her. Octavia looks quizzical. I feel you're taking advantage of my hospitality.
Sorry, I know I've caused a lot of trouble tonight. We found the girl that would know about who turned us, and we got her to come with us and help us figure it out. And on the way home, we were attacked by these guys on motorcycles and vans, and we thought we were gonna get away. And all of a sudden the tides turned, and every single one of us was hurt. A couple of them got away. One of them was, two of them were taken, and I was left behind, hungrier than I've ever been. I couldn't get a hold of anyone. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get anything done if I was as hungry as I was. I headed back here. I was trying not to make a mess. I didn't want to ask you for a favor, and instead I made a bigger mess, and I caused you trouble. And I'm sorry for whatever.
I don't know what I did to make you so hesitant to ask me for help. I'd rather help you than have hungry neonates running around on my streets. Attacks happening in my domain. Quite a mess tonight has been. What's your next step?
Just try to get a hold of the ones that got away. See if they even did get away.
Try to get a hold of them already?
No.
Let's do that.
I try to call Evelyn.
Just let it go to voicemail for fun.
What are you doing? Are you actually?
No. I pick up the phone while we're driving to the hospital. How far? Like, I don't know what.
Actually, let's
timeline-wise, like where we got.
Jump over.
let's jump back a little bit
Yeah.
to what you've been up to. You drive to the hospital. Delilah, not wanting to go to the hospital, your beast came out a little bit, and you let her know you were going to the hospital. So after a few moments, you just go into the nearest one.
Nearest one, pulling up to the ER and just letting her, dropping her off. If she can walk, if she needs help, I'll get out. And
Okay, yeah, you pull up in the ER. She looks at you one more time. This is really fucking stupid.
I'm gonna get him back, and he's gonna be fine.
Where are you taking him?
To Jim.
Okay. No more of this cops bullshit, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm not taking him to the police. I just wanted to scare him off.
God, fucking. We're gonna talk later.
Fine.
You sure I can't go with you? You're gonna make me stay at the hospital.
We will come get you when you have stitches and you can go. But right now, you are bleeding in a car full of vampires, so I would suggest getting out.
Fuck, man. You're just not smart, but I don't have time to argue.
Okay.
Go save Herb.
And I do. And I'm a hero.
Sure. Give me a wits awareness.
I'm gonna use... No, it's 1.
Okay. You drive off with Herb. Heading, you got quite a trek back to your place, other side of the river. Probably as you're getting close to home, within 15 minutes, I don't know how long this was, you get a phone call then.
I pick up. Hello?
Evelyn, are you guys okay? Where
Yeah.
are you?
Delilah's at the hospital. Herb and I are heading back to the house. Are you okay? Is Elijah okay? What happened after we got out of there?
Elijah's in the van. They took him. They took Zoe. I ran off. I made a bigger mess. And
Like
I
how?
tried to get a hold of Jim, and I haven't been able to get a hold of him. I don't even know if you're going to be able to get anyone to help you when you get home.
I don't know where else to take him, so
I'm at,
where are you?
I'm at Octavia's.
Okay.
I kind of looked to Octavia, so, like, looking for some indication of what I should do.
She's just listening. Interested to see what you're going to do.
How's Herb?
Not great. Not moving. Like,
He's
seems
deader
pretty-
than usual.
Yeah. Didn't want to say it.
Oh.
I,
He seems dead. I don't know what that means. I haven't gotten to that part of Kindred 101. What do? We can't get a hold of Jim, and he's the only person that ever has any information for us.
I don't know anything about this, Jim. The class you said you took to learn about all of this?
No. No.
Are you asking for my help, dear?
Yes, I am.
Hang up the phone.
I gotta go.
Tell her everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
okay. Cool.
2 of your friends are fine. 1 was taken by these assailants. The ones in the van, the motorcycle, what sort of weapons do they use? Were these police? Were they military?
They seemed like they knew they were hunting vampires.
Their tactics. Did it seem... Is this a group of thugs or is this some sort of paramilitary organization?
They seem to kind of know what they're doing. I I don't know.
Where did this happen? Around here. My territory?
I think so. I think we were still in your territory.
Where did it happen?
I don't know. Was it just not that far from here, obviously?
Tell me the exact location where it happened.
I
You want to
don't
find your
know.
friend or not?
I don't know the street. I don't remember. I can ask Evelyn where it was.
You actually not remember, or are you trying to deceive
No,
her?
I really don't remember.
I mean, it was right outside
I was
Old
just
Rock
waiting for you to
House.
tell me. Okay.
You gotta ask, man.
It's not
He
even
thought you were trying to be
I thought
different.
you were
It's not
lying.
even know that I didn't know.
Get back behind them.
It was just near Old Rock House. Not that far.
That's on my domain. Elijah, the Bruja, they
Yeah.
have him.
Yeah. And the girl Zoe
I don't know who that is.
that knew about
Tethys, dear. You see the big-eyed, pale one look up at her. You remember the Bruja? She nods. Good. Prepare the ritual. You're going to find him. Ari, go with them in case they run into any problems. Ari nods. I'd be happy to. You're gonna go with my Nereids. They will be able to track him down, especially if this happens recently. Tonight, yes? And you'll bring him back to me. Sounds like your friends are in what we call torpor. How long ago were you turned?
4 days?
couple, like a week, maybe. Time is a little weird now.
Torpor may not last especially long. Depends on how attached to your humanity you are. Either way, drink, get right. You're going with them. Pull yourself together. And she'll get up. She'll head towards the back where Tethys went. Ari's just watching you. It'll be fine. I'll make sure we're safe. Tethys will hopefully didn't go too far. You get us, well, we'll start where he was taken from. Follow the trail from there. Okay?
Yeah.
It'll be fine. After a few moments, Tethys comes back. Again, pale, a long white dress as she often wears. Has a bowl of blood, and you can see her arm bleeding. And she has a long white ribbon in her mouth that she takes out and twirls in the bowl of blood for a moment until it's thoroughly soaked, the white completely crimson. She holds it up as it drips down. Arya, she puts a hand on her shoulder. You might want to look away for this part. As she actually does. Do you?
No.
Okay. This pulls a match, and focusing on this dripping ribbon, seems to light it against something. The fire. She stares at it, her eyes wide. The first sort of sense of emotion you've seen is her hand shakes with fear as it touches it to this very wet ribbon, and the ribbon ignites, goes off like a fuse. She lets go just in time as it just is engulfed by these flames. Some of the ashes fall into the bowl. She puts her fingers in the bowl and wipes the blood across both of her eyes. Waits for a moment, opens them. You can see the whites of her eyes are now red. Give me a resolve composure check.
4 successes.
Okay. Spark of the match, the flare of this fire, you instinctively step back. Like, I mean, fire never bothered you, but there's something about the beast inside you knows to avoid this at all costs. But you keep your cool and you watch. And eventually the fire's gone and calm falls over you again. Tethys begins walking, goes to the fire escape, heads down the roof. Ari follows. But before they go, as they get down to the bar, Ari points to someone and beckons them towards her. So they're still outside. And she gets, it's a woman who looks at her. Feed. I need you at your best.
Okay.
How hungry are you?
I have 2.
2 total? Oh, easy enough to just drink 1, unless you want to drain her completely. You're down to 1 hunger now. So you feed for her quickly, lick the wound shut, and you're off. On foot, walking the few blocks to where it all went. Tethys just walking very quickly but casually. It's weird. She almost seems to just walk at a glide. As she just walks down the streets, you make some turns. You make your way not terribly far from where you were near the river. Deeper in where some of the main rail yard is, where a lot of the tracks meet and spread out. Eventually, she walks towards one of many just train cars. Everything here covered in graffiti. This train car she stops outside of. The graffiti on the outside say, "Ghoulies never say die." She looks at it, looks to Ari. And you can see this train car is a thick padlock, newer on it. Make sure we're alone. Give me a wits awareness.
Successes?
How many?
4.
4. You can see under a train car not too far, pretty hidden, I mean completely dark, but you sense just enough movement as someone sort of scooted themselves under this train car. Seems to be watching. You see barely a silhouette as they disappear underneath.
Can I use heightened senses?
Yeah, absolutely. You activate your heightened senses, and the smell hits you before anything. Someone hasn't bathed in a long time is under there. You can hear just a little bit, you can hear their heavy breathing. The beat of their heart. They're scared. Tethys watches you look that way, and she's just looking up at you. Ari bites a finger, lets the blood, just a drop, puts it into the lock. You hear a little bit of a crackle and sizzle. What would you like to do?
I speak very lowly. There's someone watching us.
Go get them.
Go get them?
Someone's watching us. Yeah, you don't think that's a problem?
Okay. Can I see them at all with the heightened senses?
You still can't see in the dark, no.
Okay. I start to kind of walk a little bit further, like if they're here, I'm gonna try to walk a little bit away from them.
Okay.
And see if I can hear or smell anything.
They seem to
Closer.
still be there, just them. You don't sense anything else.
Alright, I guess I'll try to walk past them and sneak up behind them.
Give me a dex stealth.
What does this mean?
Yeah, messy critical
Messy
for 4.
critical.
Oh,
You
It's so good, and then it's not.
sneak up on them. You can hear the heartbeats just starting to slow down a little bit until you reach down and you grab a foot and you just yank this person out. Flip him over. As you can see, it's an old man, very obviously homeless, sort of yells out, and you just, in this predatory mode, you over him, instinctively just go for a bite. You can spend a willpower if you'd like to prevent this.
Do you?
But the beast, you stalking your prey, you sneaking up on him, the hunter aspect took over.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay. You grab Fangs out, you go right towards his neck, right? Big bushy beard in the way a little bit, and you stop just short. You can smell urine. He's shaking.
I'm gonna tell him to forget.
Sure. You say forget. He just nods.
Pick him up and push him. And then go till you can't see him anymore to make sure he leaves.
You're sending him on his way? Okay. Yeah, if you let him go, he takes off on a run down the tracks, out of sight. You return to the train car, the door now open. You can see Ari has Elijah in her arms, completely unconscious, a large stake through his heart. They're hiding him in there. He's under some blankets and whatnot. I don't know what for. I don't know why they didn't just kill him. Unless they think this does kill him. Either way, what was up with that? Did you get it taken care of?
He was a homeless man. I wiped him, sent him away.
You didn't question him?
No.
See if you saw anything
No.
about the people who did this?
No. I didn't think about that. I just didn't want him to see anything.
Okay, let's go back.
There was no one else in there?
No.
Okay.
And you head back to Arcadia. Back to the roof. Back to where Octavia's waiting. A different outfit than before. She's dressed pretty casually. Now she's in a nice dress.
The power move.
She has a lot of jewelry, a lot of red and black gems and whatnot, and all sorts of like bracelets and stuff covering both of her arms. Long flowy dress, big amulet, almost like a priestess in a way. Yeah, she seems to be waiting, expecting. Give me a wits awareness.
That's
1.
just one.
You can spend a willpower.
I don't. Yeah.
She can.
Yes.
Okay.
Fresh out.
You head up. Sitting there, she's watching you. Pleo, the one that was with Evelyn not that long, earlier this evening. It's been a long night. A lot of things have happened. Is there, seemingly annoyed at this whole situation, but also dressed a bit ceremoniously. And Ari comes. She lays Elisha down in front of Octavia. This is good. Yes, we found him. Would you like me to fix him?
Yes.
Consider it done. She wraps her fingers around the stake, pulls it out, watches him for a moment, hands the stake over. Ari takes it and sort of looks at it with disgust, drops it on the ground. Looks like his injuries were enough to cause him to enter torpor before the staking. Does that sound right?
We did get beat up pretty badly. I wouldn't be surprised.
Whole boy's full of bullet holes. What do you know about torpor? Let's use this as a learning moment, shall we?
Literally nothing.
There's a few ways to enter it if you become too hungry, if you're too greatly injured. It's the most common ways, we should say. The beast goes silent for a while. It will go into
Hibernation?
a coma. Depending on how far you are from your human self will determine how long this coma lasts. Once you're there, nothing will bring you out of it. Once enough time has passed, there's certain things that can happen. Usually it will require blood.
Is it kind of funny that it's harder to reawake the beast when you're less human?
No,
That-
torpor is something that
Weird.
elders often do voluntarily. We can put ourselves in there for centuries. So we get bored of what's happening, awaken again, and see how the world's changed. Life can become dull. Though I suppose there's perhaps an irony in it. But it's not very human-like to sleep for a millennia.
You're talking to a teenager.
Still just sense of humor. That's good.
Yeah. It's a coping mechanism.
There's one way I know of to bring someone out of torpor early. Like everything with us, it requires blood. A blood more potent than the blood he has. A blood I possess. But don't worry. There's a curse upon my clan where we cannot blood bond someone even if I wanted to. And I don't. I abhor the process. So I will feed him my blood. And he should awaken early. So I not have to wait weeks or months for him to come back. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
As friend, as taker, I don't want to do anything without your permission.
You're just waking him up, right?
Right? She, one hand with all the jewelry and whatnot is on his face. She opens his lips, his mouth with some of her fingers and holds the mouth open. She raises her other arm up as Pleo takes a knife and slices it. And the blood, instead of dripping, goes down her arm, up, and then into the air, and twirls a little bit before slowly snaking its way down into his mouth. And you see her move her fingers, and as she does so, the blood changes. The configuration changes, but the flow stays the same from her wrist into his mouth. And then, after a moment, Pleo takes her arm and licks the wound. And the last of the blood goes from the air into his mouth, and she closes it. Elijah, do you want to join us again?
Welcome back, buddy.
Your hunger's at 1. Your eyes flutter open to see Octavia. Your Leda. She's kneeling next to you. You're lying on the floor. You look around. You see the Nereids. You're in Club Arcadia again. Jordan's the only friendly face you see. You're hurt.
What happened?
You'll need to heal. Make sure you have plenty of blood on hand because it will take a lot for him to mend his wounds.
What happened?
Jordan can fill you in. Are we all done here? I'm glad everything's okay. If the other one needs help as well, you may bring him here.
Thank you.
Be careful. Farewell. You're welcome.
Thank you.
She pats your cheek. You'll be okay. And Ari puts a hand out.
Grab
She
it.
easily lifts you up onto your feet.
Am I exhausted? Am I hurt? I mean, what does this feel like for me? I don't know what this feels
I mean, it's weird. You don't. Your senses are dulled, but I mean, you still there's a lingering pain. You still can feel, but your body is definitely at the point of collapse.
What do I owe?
Nothing.
Thank you.
You're welcome, kindred. In trouble, in my domain, will always be welcome here.
What will you do as far as the people that did this in your domain?
Didn't give me much to work with, but
They had like monster insignia like on their helmet.
The ones that attacked us?
Yeah. What do you remember?
Motorcyclists, van,
They're pretty
2 men and a
tactical.
woman had weird monster helmets. That's
their
all.
ages, do they seem... I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Inquisition, but this is who I assume attacked you.
Inquisition might have come up. And
I'll look
been
into it.
R101.
I'll update you if I hear anything.
You take that class, dude?
Well, if you decide to drop by again. Unless you'd like to give me a way to contact you.
Hand her my phone so she can put in her number, get my number from it, whatever she's wanting to do.
Sure. Ari intercepts it, puts in a number, gives it back to you. You did all right. I didn't mean to put more pressure on you, but we're in a high pressure situation.
Yeah.
The worst of it's over. Run along now.
Just let us know what we can do to clean up this domain. And those fuckers that took our friend and tried to take us. Where'd you find me?
You wish to be part of this domain.
I wish to get
Where do
revenge
you
on them.
reside?
Kind of moving around at this point. I
You don't
don't
have to
know
tell
where
me.
I belong yet, honestly.
You're welcome here. You and your friends.
Octavia, Tethys, Ari. Thank you. And
Cleo.
yes, Cleo. I didn't see you last time I was at the club. I think you were with my friend at the time. But thank you. I won't forget this. Let's go make sure the rest are okay.
We have work to do. Be safe.
Contact us.
Okay. To call for a ride? What do you want to do?
I don't trust
we
cars anymore.
don't have smartphones, so it's really hard to get an Uber.
I can Uber with a smartphone.
Who blushed?
You still have to steal a smartphone.
Yeah, I can ask the bartender downstairs to call us one.
Yeah.
Give her cash for it.
Sure. Yeah. We'll call you a ride. You guys gonna ride? We're heading back to Evelyn's, I assume.
Yeah. It's
We're,
probably pretty late.
Evelyn can afford it.
I'll pay you back. It's fine.
Herb, through all this, you threw yourself over Delilah. You remember that. You remember gunshots just ringing out, glass shattering, just pandemonium. And you black out. You come to for a moment, though. You see your body sort of jostling there, unconscious in the car. You see a hand going through your hair, telling you everything's going to be okay. Delilah's hand. You see this argument go down with her and Evelyn about taking you to the hospital and whatnot. You see the exchange. You see her go off. You see what you assume to be from Delilah's point of view. Wait a few moments as the car goes, and then just walk the other direction, not going into the hospital. Muttering some curses under her breath about how fucking stupid Evelyn is. And why would you drop a gunshot wound victim off to the hospital and expect questions? And she's just going on a rant in herself in the dark. Calls up a number you recognize.
It's a good question.
Mutual
You're right.
friend. Gets picked up. And, it's just saying a fucking rough night, blah, blah, blah. Gets high a little bit on the way there, but seems to be getting driven to, you assume, back to her place. You're there with her.
Is Jim here?
He's not.
Okay. Is my brother's car here?
It's not.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get Herb into the house and into I guess whatever room he's been crashing. God, I've been thinking that driving here. How funny would it be?
Swing by the coffin store.
No, she's got a coffin.
You probably have like a prop.
I have prop coffins.
You have a coffin room.
Probably not a whole room. There's probably a sarcophagus.
You get Herb there. Just wait, I guess. A few minutes later. Go ahead.
I would text my brother after I got him situated.
What are you texting him?
You planning on coming down to the house tonight at all? Like coming
Get a response. Do you need me to? It's been days. Why are you just not reaching out?
I feel bad about our last conversation. Wanted to talk. If you're busy, don't worry about it.
I'll come by tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Okay. Maybe half an hour later, Delilah shows up.
Like still bloody?
Yeah. You could tell it's been wrapped up. The friend she called was training to be an EMT. He dropped out, but he had some training. Patched it up. It's a pretty gnarly fucking wound, though.
So was that just like ghost form following her the entire time?
No.
Or did I just kind of cut out whenever I saw her get in the car?
You remember earlier you fed from her, and with your dysgracia, you're allowed to use her senses. When your body went out, whatever connection through the dysgracia was left lingering took over. And now you're using her senses, as yours don't work. So she comes in, not looking pale, not looking good at all. Where's Herb? Where's Jim?
Jim's not here. He's in the room.
Fuck. Just goes to Herb. Fuck. I thought you guys can't die. That's like the whole point of this, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he can or not. Jordan is talking to the big guns, and they say it's going to be fine. So
puts fingers up to his neck. Fuck, that's stupid.
It's cool. I thought about doing that too.
Yeah, you gotta fucking think more. First of all, why'd you call the cops? I get you're like a rich white girl, so you think authority figures are gonna come in and like always save the day. But fucking think, man. Like the cops come, any of you guys get picked up, you're taking, like, what happens? You're hungry, you accidentally feed from them? Or you're fucking there all night getting processed and the sun comes up? Like, what the fuck? What do you think the cops are gonna do to help vampires?
I don't think
they'll help us. In the hospital, too. I'm fucking shot. Like, you don't think they're gonna ask questions? You think I have insurance? That shit's through my parents. You want my dad coming down here? They also have to call the police.
Just like point of order.
Someone is shot. Like, there's so many things you did wrong, man. We gotta keep this, like, in-house, man. Like, I get cops are cool to you. Must be nice. But they're not cool, especially now that you're a fucking vampire.
You're right. It was stupid.
Yeah. Like, it's whatever, man, but, like, I know it's going to take a lot for you to adjust to this, like, losing some of your privileges with your life, but, like, you got to think about these things, man, especially if it means you're going to fucking get Herb and, I don't know. How the fuck am I can't get him out of jail. I don't know how to do that.
I mean,
We have a magical fucking vampire cowboy dude, man. Like, call him, not the cops.
yep. You're right.
Cool, cool.
Are you good?
I mean, I was shot.
Yeah. What do you... I see what you're saying where you have to report what happened to the hospital. You still have a bullet wound, Delilah.
How are we gonna fix that then?
I don't know.
So why
I
the fuck
took
are we
you to
talking
the
about
hospital.
it?
Do you
that
have
was
a backup
stupid
plan?
as shit. No, but like, again, I'm gonna be with him, make sure everything's cool. And then I got some fucking websites I'm gonna point you to fucking
I'm
jumpstart
sure
this whole woke process
I'm
so we
sure
don't run
Herb
into this
has
again, man.
bookmarked them on the desktop.
Desktop. And after a little bit, Jordan and Elijah arrive as well. And this is where we'll take our first break. We're back in a moment with our happy reunion. See what happens next. We are back. So, Elijah, freshly awakened from his torpor thanks to Jordan and mostly Octavia and her nereids. Talking to by Delilah, to Evelyn. Herb is still in torpor. You are all at the house. You two have just arrived. Go.
Do you walk?
We're home.
Where's Herb?
He's in here. He's just been lying there. You said it was going to be okay? Can I... Yeah, he's good. Can I... Catch me up.
I honestly don't know. I was kind of passing out on the drive here. I
Quiet
didn't get
drive.
answers anyways.
Home.
Your
also-
phone rings.
Mine?
It's Jim.
Not. Hey.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, what's going on? Where are you?
We're back at Evelyn's.
All right, I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. Herb's in torpor. We'll see in a bit.
Oh, bye. Okay.
Just so you can prepare whatever you need to prepare on the way, but without conversation.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What's torpor?
What's torpor?
It's like a when your beast goes to sleep for a while and you might not be able to wake it up again. Like a really long hibernation or coma, I guess. Hibernation sounds cool because it's the beast, but it's like a coma.
So
It was
he's...
a very stressful night, guys.
So he could wake up?
Yeah, it might take a while on its own, or you can do this weird blood ritual where you like feed him a stronger blood. That can also lead to blood bonding.
Didn't Jim say not to do that?
Yeah, she's told me.
So what happened to me? All I remember is getting shot, diving into the van. It was a stupid idea, but I thought I could get some notice of who they were, who was fucking after Zoe, and well, I guess us at this point. But that's all I remember.
So they kind of shot you into torpor, but then they also, for good measure, shoved a stake through your heart.
You're good?
And then we found you in a locked up train car. There's a little blood ritual to find you. It's pretty cool and also terrifying. And then, then we found you and brought you back, and Octavia gave you blood.
So now I'm bound to her.
Well, according to her, no.
But didn't he say, like,
To not do that, yes.
no, blood bond aside, didn't he say, like, stronger blood can take over a weaker vampire?
Kindred.
It's annoying.
I know. That's what I said.
Okay, he's
What?
fine.
I'm back.
So yeah, I don't think any of the choices I've made at all tonight were good ones. So I've
Hey,
already been
he's-
yelled at Octavia,
We're-
and it just I'm
Jordan?
sorry
Jordan.
for everything.
Don't.
He's
Thank
fine.
Yep. he's
No
fine.
traces of though. When in the train cart.
Nope. Pretty sure she's not good. So, but first
Yeah.
things first, we figure out how to help her. Delilah, you look like you're about to join us in the undead, so we probably should help you.
Do you have a way, if you say fucking...
Don't take her to
Tell
the
her.
hospital.
Thank you.
Don't talk about the hospital.
What?
Are they like
She's not, if you take her to the, she's not going to go to the hospital.
gun wounds? They get reported to the police. Like, we
Fucking...
wouldn't take her to the
yes!
hospital.
Yeah,
Ever.
and then her dad.
Yeah,
don't
they would
wanna
definitely
fuck-
notify her dad somehow. Okay.
You put a fake name. I figured you have a fake ID that you could use. I have enough money to pay for the bill. I thought we could work it out.
Wait, so did you go to the hospital or not? Are you tagged?
We
Will
went
they
to
find
the
us?
hospital. She didn't
She
go
did
in.
not commit? So what I'm
She
guessing?
did not go into the hospital.
Okay, so dad's not gonna find you or hear about this?
I don't know, we're
Police?
I mean,
Well,
She
she
looked-
called the fucking cops.
called the police. They were ran from just.
Dude, can
one
you argue
event
about
to
this
the next.
elsewhere, though? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like...
You should
That's
probably.
fine.
Delilah, you should probably lie down.
That
get
sounds
your
really good.
blood
She
pumping.
immediately lies down.
You wanna go to a couch or bed next to Herb or something?
I think she is. We're in
Okay.
Herb's
She's next to
room.
Herb.
That we're in this.
Can
Let's go
someone
out into the.
Google how to take care of a gunshot wound. What are we doing about this?
After a few moments,
She's
Jim
patched
arrives.
a little bit up.
Can we cauterize it?
What happened? You all right?
Yeah.
We got-
Someone was in torpor?
A
Couple.
Herb still is.
Both of
Couple.
them
There's
are
a party there.
in torpor.
Sleeping.
Herb needs help?
Yeah.
Yes.
Take me
And-
to him.
Delilah.
Okay. Yep.
too,
We go
also.
back.
Okay. He goes. Looks at Herb. God damn. Zoe did this?
No.
Shot you up?
It was the cyclist with monster helmets on. Exactly. I don't
Well,
know.
what about Zoe?
They got her.
Apparently, that's who they
Did
were
you find
after.
anything out?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Abe.
it's...
Do you know the answer?
To what?
No. Yeah.
Is there anything you can do for Herb now, and then we can talk about everything?
Talk while I'm doing this.
Yeah. The answer is a group of 4 kindred. They're the ones who turned us.
Oh, shit. All right. No, I'm not familiar with that, though.
Abe.
But that's good. I mean, it's not
got
a complete
names.
failure. You
Yeah.
got names. We have something to work with. That's better
Part
than
of
what we
the
had
city.
before.
They told.
Just saying this, he bites into his wrist and puts it in Herb's mouth. Well, why is this disturbing you? You've
You
drank
told
blood
us not
from
to do
people.
that.
You want him up or not?
Yeah.
Jesus
That's what I'm
Christ,
saying.
man.
So this would happen to me.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do. I mean, it's easy.
No one wants
Jim,
to
do
do
it.
any
Jim,
of these
Jim, just do
things.
it.
It's
I'm
happening.
sorry.
I can't take it back now. He's suckling on me like a cow's teat.
Okay, now that's the weirdest thing.
Far less artistic than how I've seen it before.
Do you have that steak?
That's the
still?
most normal teat to say when something's suckling.
Honestly, that's
That's the most normal.
Like that's.
Let me say like a cat's teat. That's a weird image. Herb, you come too. You're at one hunger. He licks just hastily licks his wrists closed. Oh. Well, what hunger were you at before?
0.
So is he,
You'd be at one.
It still
You'd be
makes
at one
sense. So you have to like heal and shit. Apologize.
You didn't need much though. It was a quick. Took longer mostly because of the argument. But yeah, you come to Delilah. Yeah, immediately just wraps you up.
Oh shit. Hey.
I got some stuff. I can help her out.
Yeah, I can give you a hand if you want.
Sure. Do you have like a first aid kit here or anything like that?
Sure.
We could take her to a hospital.
No, we got this.
That was a joke.
I mean, that'd be.
Oh yeah, you missed on that conversation.
Okay. Yeah.
No, you sold the whole thing. I mean, you were aware everything that happened to Lila.
You know, I got that. It was pretty funny.
All right, man.
I mean,
Yeah,
you guys
I'll go
can't
to,
hold
like,
it
whatever
too much.
closet,
You can
like-
Do you have
see it.
medicine?
It's fine.
Yeah, I got 2 into medicine.
Okay, so I'll add a dice for him then for you. Actually, you might be better. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
actually,
definitely better.
yeah, because you're intelligent. Yeah, go ahead and add a die and give me an intelligence medicine check.
The effects of dyscrasia, the manic high and the high on life thing, is that still running or no?
The one that gives you a bonus until you fail is not running. What was the other one? I don't
I
remember.
failed technically last time. I just got shot a lot.
That's not a success.
Got rid of the
You just didn't win.
negative
You made a
effects of
lose,
the-
but-
Yeah,
So on that.
yeah, so on that.
It's a lot.
You would be at a negative for being impaired, though. I'll say you could spend a willpower. Do you have any willpower?
No.
Oh, well, so you would be at a negative 2 die then.
I rolled so well. You tell me that after I rolled like that? Son of a bitch. It's a 3.
Okay, so while this discussion's happening, you start working on cleaning the wound better. Your buddy did a decent job. I mean, she's not gonna die, but you're making sure it doesn't get infected and doing. You watched some stuff on this.
You hurt too. And I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, we don't need to be getting into this right now.
No, it's my sister. She was a nurse, and I picked up a few.
And I've read a lot of internet articles on health, dude.
So what do we know?
We know the answer is part of the attack in the high school. King, which I think is the leader.
Take out this journal he has. We'll start writing some of this down as you talk.
Takala was mine, and Native American computer guy. Supposed to be good with tech stuff.
I'm not familiar with this group.
They told Zoe she'd be the only vampire, or kindred,
That was a weird part.
in the city. That there weren't a lot.
The other 2 were a little girl named Agatha and a big guy named Abe.
They had a meeting spot north of Mississippi. Yeah.
And they said, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, they found her through, she was researching suicide on the internet, and that's how they got in contact with her.
Do you know anything about their motivation? Why they did what they did?
No, like she said, Zoe was supposed to be the only one bitten. She was genuinely surprised when she found out that we were also
She
kindred.
didn't know anything. They didn't tell her anything about.
It seemed like they had her fooled, man.
She
They
didn't
were
know.
playing her for.
She was planning her revenge, and it didn't go the way she thought it was.
We prey on emotions.
Got a couple options. All of this keeps pointing to Sabat. A faction of vampire who think they should be able to do whatever they want. They don't believe in having to hide who we are. Yeah, I've talked about them before.
Superior to humans, mortals.
Sounds like they're just sowing chaos in a way, which could, if I'm getting close to looking for. That's what I was doing tonight. I might have a bit of a breakthrough on what we're looking for. I don't think I've told you about it yet.
I don't think so.
What I think this is, again, this is just a theory for now. I don't like talking about things so I know it's the truth. It might be something to help with making kindred mortal again.
Why would they want that?
It's the opposite of what they want. They would not want something like that getting out. It'd be very dangerous to them and to their whole philosophy. I don't know if they're still going after me specifically because of this, or they're going after whatever, or either way, they're causing a lot of trouble, making it more difficult for everybody. You all need to be extra careful about hiding the kindred thing. It's been a lot of heat going on. Second Inquisition's going to be sniffing around more than ever. Keep a low profile.
That's what Octavia said, that these people that came after us were. She said it sounded like the Inquisition.
Probably.
Why would the Inquisition be after Zoe? I mean, the Inquisition wouldn't have been like.
They're
aware
after
of-
any kindred they're aware of.
If she didn't know to be careful. The way she was talking, it was like she was just doing whatever she wanted and taking whatever she wanted. If she
the
wasn't.
Inquisition
It's a
just.
quick way to get them after you.
So you said the answer is trying to make kindred mortal again, or the savant?
No. The thing I'm looking for.
Oh.
You want to be mortal again?
It's complicated. I'll let you in on a little something. My whole life I've sought something called Gokanda. A lot of kindred think it's a myth, but I've yet to stumble upon a myth that didn't have some grain of truth to it. Salat, well, one of the 13 ones that started the clan I told you about, he was the first one to sort of achieve this estate of it's like a perfect equilibrium between man and beast. And through Galkanda, we can become something better than just a hungry predator or a limited mortal. Be the best of both. And with that comes some amazing things. And I can do some of these amazing things. Quite close, I believe, to reaching this state. I believe finding this relic is the last part of my suspire. My quest, if you will. My test for achieving true enlightenment. Might be able to walk in the sun again. Control this beast. Not need to feed. And once I do this, I can show others, how to do this, how to maintain this balance. And if I find this relic, I could give people a choice like you all didn't have. I can show them a path to maybe making the best of what this is, or if they want to go back to what they were, we can do that. I think that'd be good. That'd be really good. There's too many people like you and Zoe and just get thrown in this with no choice. It ain't right.
Well, what can I do to help?
I might need all of your help soon, but there's still a few things I need to figure out, specifically where, and to make sure I'm right about it. There's going to be heat on it. If they know that I've tried keeping what I've been looking for a secret, but I was betrayed, and the person who betrayed me got a lot of my information. Made me almost have to start over.
How long ago was that?
Not that long ago. But,
Is this a part of it? I'll pull out that pamphlet that I found in this basement.
oh, the one true way. No, I mean, that has some good information in it, but, there's a person who calls himself the Master of Ravens. He thinks Galkanda is dangerous. He tries to put out false information about it, like those pamphlets. And I've seen some of them around the city, which is why I think there might be forces working against me.
You say he used to be an ally?
No, not this person. I don't know who they are, but I've heard about them. We don't have to worry about the person who betrayed me anymore. They're long gone. I didn't do anything, but they disappeared. I haven't seen them since. They might have taken some of this information to this answer you're talking about. Maybe they targeted Zoe because of her connection with the school, or I don't know. Either way, I still got work to do. So do you. But,
Well, you're not alone this time. You got us.
If we were also to have some information on potential serial killing vampires, who would handle that sort of thing?
during the Camarilla days, you'd report it up the chain. The prince would take care of it. Now, I guess the Barons might want to come together and do something about it.
Could we?
Depends if it's happening in someone's domain. I don't know. Listen, I'm not. What's that, Jordan?
Octavia's expressed interest in taking care of dudes that like to take advantage of people. I don't know. Might be a good thank you for the information on our DJ.
As I said before, I do not trust her, and I don't care to make an alliance with her. But if there's something that you can do to help and she can help you, you've met her, I have not. I would like to keep it that way. But I'll leave that judgment up to you. You're a smart person. I think you can make the call on this. That's fine.
You kept your secret. We didn't name you.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. Look, y'all have been through a lot tonight. You've done plenty of work. Hard work, dangerous work. You have to remember, you're not the baddest thing out there. Probably never will be. So watch out for yourselves. Watch out for each other. Can't always be around to babysit you. All right? I'll do what I can.
I feel like I'm on a record on repeat right now, but thank you, Jim.
It's good to find some sort of balance. It's been a stressful few nights for you.
Yeah.
Maybe let's take some time, rest, take tomorrow to take care of your personal affairs, get some things right in your life, relax, do what you need to do. We'll worry about this answer stuff and whatnot in a few days.
All right.
And keep yourself safe. All right?
Of course.
Hey Jim, can I have a word with you?
Yeah.
I pull him aside, just kind of look at him, real serious. You wouldn't try to mess with my head or anything, would you, man?
I have no intention of doing so. You have a complicated head. I'd be a fool to even try to mess with it or mess with it more if it's... No, the answer is no.
Alright, I just pretty not chill that what happens, considering what you told me.
What do you mean?
To get me back up, I saw it.
You'd have been out for weeks, maybe months otherwise. And I'm a Tremere. Tremere can't blood bond people.
Alright. That's, I guess I trust you.
Yeah, trust me, I do not want that for anyone. I don't want someone connected to me like that either. You're a good friend-ish or whatever you are, her, but I don't need to be bonding any of you.
You're a good janitor. And
I was.
And a good
I really was.
for kindred friend. Yeah, well, let's go back to friend.
Means a lot to me.
What time of night is it?
What, and you're okay. You said you were in torpor as well.
She saved me. Octavia. I woke up there. There was some kind of blood magic that found me, and that's when you came in through the door, and then I don't know too much after that. All I know is that Octavia and her people helped me. And I'm hoping
You went to Octavia.
Yeah.
What do you owe her?
Nothing.
She said nothing. I asked.
But that's why I'm offering her a kindred serial killer. Plus, they attacked us in her territory. I don't know. I know helping us isn't necessarily her job, but us not reporting something like that in her territory might have caused a problem too. And I fucked up a fuck ton of times tonight, so I know. But I'm willing to do what I need to do to make things right.
Nah, you did what you need to do. I understand not trusting people, not wanting other people to help you. Believe me, I understand that. But, I don't know. You tried doing the right thing. and you succeeded. Let's focus on the results. It's easy not to trust people. It's being paranoid all the time, looking over your shoulder. It only gets you so far. Things still catch up to you. And when they do, it's nice to have someone around to help you through it. It's fine. You did what you needed to do. All right. Take care. I'll be around. I need to do some digging. Maybe, I mean, you got a lot of money. Maybe get some fucking security in this old ass house.
Yeah.
Like, would that be too much to ask?
Nope.
And I don't know, backup places could be nice to have as well, just in case.
I can do that.
All right. You found Zoe. We got some answers. It's a rough time, but we're all right, okay?
Alright.
All right. Good work.
As we walk out, I want to grab Jordan.
By the throat.
Yeah. I just kind of like catch her shoulder. I think I just realized that you beat yourself up just as much as you try to beat everybody else up. You got him back alive, and you got yourself back alive. Be fucking proud of that. And then I kind of hug her really tight. Not kind of, I hug her, like, even if she's a little
Just
uncomfortable.
like around my shoulders.
Like a side, yeah, like.
Muzzle.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys made it back okay, too.
And if you're walking out at the same time,
I'm hanging outside her door.
but like, will we all walk out of the same thing? Because I'd be like, I'm really glad you're okay too. And I would hug you as well.
Try to like sneak away
Rude.
from all the hugging before anyone else tries to stop me
Hey.
and say any words to me.
Can we talk one-on-one, please?
Sure. That's cool.
Let's sit on the roof. It's nice night. Stars are out. We're in Defiance. We still got a little bit of night left.
We're in Defiance. Yep.
All right, we'll head up there. Sit down. Honestly, I don't know where to start. Thank you. I mean, to be honest, you were the last face I would think I'd see waking up from being shot a couple dozen times. And yeah, apparently I had
Pretty
a stake through my
shitty.
heart too.
That's the craziest part.
But I need to know. Don't take this the wrong way. Were you looking for me or were you looking for Zoe? Because I don't understand where this coterie stands. You and me are always at odds. And we'll get into that later. Herb is openly killing people with no remorse. And
Wait.
And Evelyn is using this time as a kindred just to have fun and party and get into all sorts of antics. And we've only been like this for 5 days, and I feel like maybe you and me are on the same page, but just reading a different paragraph. And I need to know that we have each other's back. And I think you proved that tonight, but I need to know, were you looking for me or were you looking for Zoe?
You know, one of the reasons that I didn't really become friends with you when we were alive
I've always wondered. I thought we'd get along.
is because you're always looking for reasons. Reasons to judge people, reasons to like people, reasons to make music, reasons to stay with your girlfriend, reason to have these friends. I know who Herb is,
Do you?
and I let him be that way because he doesn't fuck with my life.
Even if
And
that
I don't fuck
gets
with
him in
his.
trouble, it makes him unsafe.
And I know who Evelyn is, even if I don't like it. She doesn't fuck someone else up. I saved you because we're together in this. But I'm not going to act like saving you wasn't going to help lead to more answers. I want you to be okay. And I want us to figure this out. I don't think I can give you answers that you want. I'm not going to tell you that I
be honest.
sacrificed everything to make sure you're okay. But I sacrificed a fucking lot. And I owe a lot to someone who's very powerful. And that doesn't come lightly. So take that for what it is. It's not going to comfort you or make you feel better, but that's the truth of it. And that's all I want from you or anyone else here is just the truth of it. Just be your fucking self, undead, alive. Just be who you are.
That's the thing. This is who I am. You're right. I need people to like me. I need to like other people. I need to feel like I belong somewhere because my entire life...
You haven't belonged anywhere.
Nowhere. Man, I thought I had it with my band, maybe. That's on again, off again kind of bullshit. And now I'm bound to the three of you. We're in this together. And for once, maybe I do belong somewhere. Maybe I do belong with you guys. But that was my hope the first couple of nights. But now I get it. You let her be her. You let Evelyn be Evelyn because, you know, you're cool. You're easygoing. But if that gets us in danger, if that gets our friends in danger, because, like it or not, we're friends now. This is who we are. I think it's okay to look for answers and be careful. Not just let it happen because that's just, hey, that's who we are. There's a bigger picture now. And now there's a chance for us to get immortality back. You don't want that?
I was nothing before.
You were. Jordan, you might not know this. I looked up to you in high school. I wanted to be you. You were okay with not having that nagging feeling of belonging somewhere. You were the most independent, strong person I wanted to be. That's why I tried so hard to be your friend, because I wanted to be like you. You were something, and you're something now. And I hope you see that. And I'll walk down and go to heal.
Okay. Jordan, there's one more knock on your door.
Damn it.
Well, sorry.
Better be bringing tissues this time because everyone is just bringing it.
You see Delilah. Says, hey, this might be a weird time.
What's up?
I don't know. Everyone seems tense. Like, I don't want you to get more angry. We used your towels earlier. And, like, technically they're Evelyn's towels, but, like, I know there was one in, like, the bathroom that you've been using most. But, like, the blood ritual shit had a lot of cleanup. And then we just used...
The blood ritual had a lot of cleanup, or... Something else had a lot of cleanup?
No, you don't have vampire sperm, man. That's weird.
I don't.
I mean, there's
but
definitely...
I don't know.
Like, he definitely... Anyway. Just don't go, like...
Did you put him in the dirties, or did you hang him back up like they were fine?
Yeah, I'll go clean them.
Okay.
right.
Just toss him by the laundry so I just know.
Like,
you know.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
I
I
assume
know.
could
I just
tell.
didn't like in the morning. You know, you get up to.
Yeah,
Or
like
you
groggy.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Thanks for, I thank you for the honesty.
Yeah.
You
She
go
goes-
rest, heal up,
She's gone.
drink some fluids.
Okay. With that, you all slumber. Or you wait the remaining hours of the night, I would assume, and then sleep during the day. So getting up, everyone just give me a regular rouse check to wake up.
Cool.
Success.
I'm gonna do blush as well.
Okay.
I will also do blush because I have a meeting tonight.
Both are successful.
All right.
Do I get roll two?
You roll 1.
That's right. Ooh, I'm hungry.
Your hunger goes up. Anyone else blushing for the night or waiting? Though you have superficial damage, right?
Yeah.
So
No.
you heal your stamina worth of superficial, I believe.
There are benefits to sitting in the back calling the cops.
If that's wrong, that's what we're gonna do for now.
That's right.
I
Okay.
need to.
You also get composure or resolve of your willpower back.
Yeah, so whichever's higher, composure or resolve, that you'll get in
Can I
willpower.
combine them?
No.
Okay. That would be so
Had
sweet.
That'd be the best.
Oh, we get that many willpower back?
Just composure.
Oh.
Whichever one's higher.
Go ahead and give me a
It's the same
remorse
night? Okay,
roll.
cool.
Yeah. It's been a long night.
What is it?
You roll 2, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
'Cause,
yours
yeah,
dropped, so yeah, you have
Oh,
2.
okay.
You see 1 success. You got it. You did it for the greater good.
And yet,
No harm to you. So those of you who want to heal some aggravated, give
Nah.
me 3 rouse checks. You can just roll 3 at the same time.
And so,
So you'll heal no matter what. This will depend how hungry it takes you to heal. You don't need to do
so you only
this.
get one hungrier.
No.
Did I not get aggravated? Did I just
has-
mess it up when I was marking it?
she
Oh,
should have
did you?
She has 3 aggravated.
I was
Oh, you were.
pretty
Oh.
damaged. Yeah,
That's what I was saying earlier.
that's why I was
She was
so
pretty
like
close to going
manic
down.
when I was
Yeah,
leaving.
You're crazy.
That's why I was
That guy would've
making
punched
stupid
her
fucking.
shoes.
Oh, that was
Done,
a
dude.
What a
Yeah,
night.
I was. Yeah, that's why I was an idiot.
Oh yeah, we'll go. Okay, yeah. So it'll be roll 3 dice.
2 successes.
1 success.
So you're just counting your fails.
Yeah, 2.
Oh, so
So
1 fail.
that's how hungry you
So
get.
you heal no matter
How many
what, but
fillers
each
do
one
you have?
counts as a rouse.
3.
Okay.
So you are at 4 hunger already.
Again, just
Oh.
right back at it.
How much do I heal?
1 aggravated. So one of those
Ow.
X's is gone. Okay, that's how we're starting the night. You're fine.
Awesome.
I've been fine for like 30 days.
This vampire thing's easy.
This is really, I don't know why you guys are having such a hard time.
Okay. What are your plans for the evening? Your brother's coming.
My
over.
brother's coming over.
going to
Delilah would let you know she's been looking into getting a place. She actually reached out to your parents, and they got a pretty quick hookup on somewhere if you're interested in checking it out.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You were supposed to dance last night. It was Friday.
You should have called in Vamp.
You're going to head to the coven?
With 4 hunger.
Sounds good.
I mean, that's a place to eat. It's a place ran by kindred.
Yeah. I'm gonna give a call in. No, you know what? I'm just gonna show up.
Sure.
I'm just gonna
You have a
Own
meeting.
it.
get done up.
Okay. You have a meeting tonight.
God damn it.
Yep, I'll head to Sea Monster
I forgot I was
Records.
supposed to do stuff.
Okay.
Everything's cool there, so I'll just go back to the house.
Alright. Kick things off with.
I thought you were supposed to
You're all
write
just driving
calendar.
yourselves, I assume. You don't have cars.
Uh,
Your car is in dire need of repair.
I have another one.
do I have a car?
You
I
can
would
borrow
assume
one.
I
So.
can get one.
Oh yeah, I guess you wouldn't have
I
taken
died.
your car. Yeah,
So
that's what you're gonna do.
Get
She's
one.
driving a dead girl's car.
You can get a ride for now. Maybe look into getting a car in the, or I mean, it's whatever you want to do.
Get a motorcycle.
dude.
That'd be cool.
That's a
I can see
That's
Jordan.
a Jordan.
Yes, yeah. I want to get a motorcycle.
This beast will failing all over the place. Okay,
Rage
you'll
hard.
set up a ride ahead.
Can I Uber motorcycle?
We will start. That'll be.
Like Dumb and
Car on the
Dumber.
side.
So when you wake up, actually, your brother's already there.
Cool. In the room?
He was in his room, waiting around.
Okay. I would get the bottle that I need,
Sure.
a little vial, have it in my pocket.
Okay. Yeah, and you finally get up and go with them. Because I tried waking you up. Guess all of your friends had a long night.
Yeah, you can say that. It's pretty late when I texted you. I kind of figured.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, are you okay?
I don't know.
Because Your entire group of friends died.
Yeah.
You seem completely unaffected. Instead, you just brought in a bunch of new friends who are now crashing at our place. Have you reached out to any of their families? Actually, that's a rhetorical question because I know you haven't. I sent them something from both of us. But, like, you haven't mentioned anything about them. You're just, like, moving on like nothing happened. Your entire friend group gets slaughtered.
It's nice to see you.
Like, JC said you were different, and I tried arguing against it, but I'm looking at a lot of evidence showing he might be right about you. So, like, were they just, like, warm bodies to you? Like, Essie, Mackenzie, Gabriel, they're dead now, so you just find attention with new people?
I don't know what to do.
Not this. Like, partying doesn't fucking fix everything, Ellen.
It takes your mind off it for a little while, right? You can pretend like it's okay.
So we're playing pretend here now? And you drug these other 4 in here too?
We're kind of talking about what happened and trying to deal with it together. We survived together, so...
Yeah, I mean, other
trying to
people
band
survived
together.
too, and they went to, like, the vigils and stuff.
I didn't know about the vigil. I would have gone. Then I saw Olivia up there. I just don't know if I can face it.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm not equipped to fix this for you, but, like, whatever you're doing to cope doesn't seem healthy. Like, you're not my little sister that I knew. Like, I had people over and you literally came in and your friend fist fought them until they... I guess I was pretty fucked up because I don't remember hardly anything, but JC filled me in.
What did he tell you happened?
Just some fucked up shit, man. You guys came in, were all messed up, trying to party, got in a fight. I guess we were partying too, but, like, what the hell? And, like, I told him it was cool to stay with us, and then you kick him out, and now you have 4 other people staying with us.
He's not supposed to know about me.
You have nothing to protect you during the day, so if someone walks in during the day...
Yeah.
There's no fucking towels in this whole house.
We can buy...
I'm just saying, a lot of things.
I'll buy more towels if you need towels, but... Do you remember that night I asked you to stay? Because I needed my big brother.
Barely.
You left.
So this is my fault.
No.
Then why are you bringing it up?
Because I felt so fucking alone. And the people who were living here, they made me feel better. And they made me feel like I had a family when I was just really, really fucking needed one. And I wish you would have stayed. And I wish we could have talked.
I'm here now. So what's next?
Sit, talk.
I'm listening.
Can I pour us a drink? Not like a party drink, not like, but just like Grandpa.
Yeah.
Sit with scotch. Okay. And I'll go over to, like, the cart, and I'll get the stuff and put it into his. Can I try to...
Yeah.
Would I be able to do that without...
I mean, it's thick, viscous liquid. It's not gonna mix with really anything. Also, you'd probably be concerned mixing it with stuff
Okay.
and perhaps messing with whatever this is.
Shit.
Well, the scotch gone bad. Weird.
Weird. Trying to drink it anyway.
Grandpa.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Okay, I'll bring him the scotch, just regular.
Sure. Thanks.
And I'm gonna put awe. I'm gonna activate awe.
Okay. Activate on. Goes from looking at his drink to looking at you. I'll try to be here more.
I mean,
I'm not going to work with Dad anymore. I'm gonna stay here for a while. If that's cool.
why not?
I don't know, man. I'm just not like a company man. All the globe trotting and shit they do is cool and stuff, but like I'm not like the party or socialite that the rest of you are. Like I found some good friends here. I want to stick around here, put my roots down a little bit.
Okay. Because, I mean, you talk about how I changed, but you seem different too.
Guess we're both changing.
I guess so. God, it's so fucking different now, huh? I miss the days when we were trying to sneak booze in through the back door, hoping nobody would notice. In the summers, we actually got to see each other, and we weren't off at boarding school.
They noticed.
I'm sure they did. Have they talked to you about that?
Yeah. Yeah. Grandpa thought it was funny.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Mom and Dad noticed?
They're pretty... I don't know. They like having a good time too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a lot of pressure right now that they're putting on me to go off to whatever they're doing and work and data. Or I still don't even fucking... Do you even know what that actually does? Like, it's one of those things that, like...
It's like...
He's meeting with people a lot and going different places, and he obviously has a shit ton of money. I don't
Do you know where he gets... I thought maybe oil. But that's because I watched a lot of those old movies with oil tycoons, and I really...
I don't think so. I don't know.
Like yeah, I guess that's not that big anymore, huh?
I
I
don't
gotta
know.
watch newer movies. This is nice.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Sorry about going off. I was just pissed.
Yeah.
And like, I literally, like, I don't know. You were really fucking out. It was weird.
Oh, like sleep-wise? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I've got... Like, we came back late at night, and I've just had the worst jet lag of my entire life. I can't get
Sure.
shredded, you know?
Maybe let's just take it easy for a while then, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Fuck, I don't know what it is. Can you just... Can you do me one favor? No questions asked.
That's no, who says that? No. Why no questions asked? What do you want?
Can you just try this? And I'll try to get him to take it. I'm just gonna go for it, because I'm not strong enough to force him to.
Why?
It's something... What?
Need a prop.
Yeah. It looks like this.
Why do you want me to take it?
I think it'll make you feel better. You seem tense and stressed and...
You can tell me what it is, or...
It's something my friend Herb gave me, if I'm being honest, but he wanted me to take it, and
I'm
and
not
I
trying to
don't
get fucked up right now.
I don't think...
Pops it. Fucking No. Fuck no. You can give me a manipulation. You can do persuasion or subterfuge. It's gonna be difficult. I'm making a strong argument here.
Yeah, I didn't have one. Yeah.
Hey, this weird shit.
If I could help
Drink
you.
it. Don't ask me.
Yeah, that's all I really
I'd rather we've had a
have.
bad
Not a great
relationship, but-
strategy. I thought I could mix it in a drink. Okay. Add the presents. So I have 2 presents, so I can add 2 die for my awe.
Yeah.
Yep. 4, I'm going to use a will. 5 successes.
That was the goal I was going for. So,
Just for old time's sake.
I mean, if this will move us past whatever, and we can, sure.
Yeah.
He goes and, fuck, what? He throws it back. Drops it. And, what the? Starts breathing really heavily. Gagging a little bit.
Fuck you.
And his eyes roll in the back of his head. He just
And I'll try to catch him.
slumps in the chair. Yeah, you go over and keep him in the chair.
Is Jim home?
No. Jim said he's going to let you guys do your thing for...
Okay, I'll just, yeah, that's right. He said to not need a babysitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's down and he is shaking violently.
Okay, I'll just kind of hold him because remembering what Octavia said about just be there for him because it's going to be hard.
Okay. What's that? So you're with him, we're waiting. We'll go to Herb. So Delilah found an apartment for you, and if you're interested to check it out, they have keys to the place. The guy will let you in at night. And like I said, she's like, hey, I've already talked to like your people and whatnot, because like I know they were worried because I was like staying with them and whatnot, and they thought it was actually a good idea. So, it can like help us with some of the initial shit. If you're cool with that, I don't know how much you have like on you. I'm cut off now, so.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've banked up a bit, you know. You know how I have it buried in the backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the spot.
So yeah, I could definitely go by and swing by and pick it up. And yeah, I'm sure Mom and Dad would be chill to not hang us out to dry and help me set up. And then, you know, I figured probably should get back to work at least some nights, you know.
I mean, yeah, if you're feeling up to it, like, and I'll help you out, man. I've been keeping up with everyone.
We
and, like,
we should probably make a few stops, you know, after we check out the place. And, you know, just the usual hang spots. Let everybody know I'm back. If they need any hookups and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe, I don't know, catch a buzz or something somewhere.
Sounds good. I mean, like, Evelyn's place is cool, but, like, I don't know.
Stuffy, right? Like,
It is
for a
weird.
mansion, it's...
Yeah, not comfortable for some
Yeah.
reason.
People, like, always want to talk to you there. Like, nobody
They
wants to
don't
just
shut up.
chill and
Like,
watch
don't-
movies.
yeah.
She has a movie theater, and nobody ever chills and just
No,
watches the movie.
That's what I do when you guys are asleep, man. She's got some cool shit, but like I feel like, hey, like I don't know. I never know if it's cool. Like
They're
ask
always-
everyone to get together. You guys all, yeah. So yeah, it'll be cool to like have a place to ourselves. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So you have a place. It's near the Loop. Nothing too fancy, but solid, spacious. It's got everything you guys need. It's a well, you guys aren't really worried about rougher neighborhoods or whatever, but she still would be like, probably would feel better if we had some sort of like camera or something set up.
Yeah,
Not to go like full drug dealer, but I mean we might as well.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the plan.
And
dude,
like you're
for
like
sure.
out during the day, and like if I want to go do shit, we want to know if someone's trying to get in and stuff, you know.
You know, we've seen some of the setups some of our acquaintances. have,
Right. No, we have
you know.
hookups.
So
Yeah.
I think I could definitely replicate what some of those guys have done. Definitely protect us from anybody just trying to walk in our place.
Cool. All right. So, is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I want to, like I said, swing by a few places. First stop, probably Third Eye Grind, for sure.
Yeah.
Third Eye Grind. Yeah, you go to Third Eye Grind.
And we'll call it that.
Yeah, you pick up. Are you getting like supplies, or are you going for anything specific, or are you just trying to restock in general?
Nah, yeah, I'll get like a few like peripherals, but mostly I'm there to like put the word out.
Sure.
More than I'm not. I assume they don't really sell anything there because that's pretty sketchy.
Yeah,
probably.
but I mean, you
but from
one
there,
degree of separation from anyone who
Exactly.
sells. Yeah.
So I just kind of let them know. I was like, hey man, sorry I haven't been around in a while. So got some new pieces and I like it. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool, man. These come in last week.
Yeah, dude. Those are Third Eye Grind only exclusives.
Nice. I have to get a few of those. But yeah, no, I just wanted to let you know I'm back. Here's my new number. I kind of scribble it down on a piece of paper, slide it over. to
Old
'em.
school. Tight.
Yeah, man.
I will not lose this.
You know, just the usuals. You know, all the hookup people. Just let them know I'm around.
Yeah, man.
Anybody's-
Been quiet for a few days, so everything cool and shit.
Yeah, you know, just got busy. I mean, I'm not sure if you saw the news. I know we don't really watch the news much or anything, man.
Right.
But that school shit went down, and yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah. That is your
Yeah,
school.
no,
isn't
I
it?
was.
I
Yeah.
always forget you're like in high school.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is age really, though? You know.
True. True.
Okay.
Well. True.
So, yeah, no, man. I just, I had to make a stop in here for sure. Just to let you know.
Yeah, man. Just be
And I'm
careful.
sure a lot
out
of
there,
people have
dude.
probably been trying to get a hold of me. If
Yeah.
anybody asked about it, my new number right
With
there.
that, and you fucking heard what happened to Georgie, right?
Georgie.
Fucking was killed, dude.
Shit.
That's he was sort of your equivalent at St. Anthony's, your rival school.
Shit, okay. Like, how?
Shit, dude. And he gets out his phone, pulls up some stuff. It was like a straight up like hit job, man. And I thought he was pretty like, I don't know, low key about that stuff. Like he wasn't into like the violent shit, but someone had a fucking out for him.
Holy shit, man.
I don't know. And especially after like that dude died at his school, he's been like, really laying off, trying to
Yeah, I
keep a
know
low
that
profile.
kind of heat would be real bad for anybody, man.
Yeah. But it shows you a picture of his place, and you can see just spray painted on the side of this dude's house. It says, "Criminals should be scared of the dark." This is like heavy Bruce Wayne shit, man.
Fuck, man. Some vigilante. We have a serial killer in town. Now we have fucking vigilante.
Yeah,
in
but he's
town.
fucking knocking off like
Fucking killing
weed
people.
dealers. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like. He just gets people high and shit. Fuck.
That's not a crime. Well, it is a crime, but like it's not a
It's not,
crime.
Not
like,
like
not
this
a real,
country.
not a real
Yeah.
crime.
So fucking just keep your head on a swivel, man. Even for like pretty chill people like you, it's dangerous out there, you know?
Yeah, alright. Well, I guess just wrap up one of those oneies in the dugout and we'll be
Done.
good to go.
Yeah. Finish your transaction, set up. Delisle was on the phone during this, so let you know. Hey, yeah, I called some people. If we want like the equipment, like electronics set up, they can like, I could get that taken care of this weekend. If that's cool with you.
Yeah.
Start
for
getting
sure.
some of our stuff in here.
Yeah.
Let's get this rolling.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna. You do that. Shit. Let's swing by Evelyn's. I'll pick up my car, and then I'm gonna go get a hookup, kind of stock up for the apartment, all right?
Yeah.
And you go take care of that stuff.
Sure. You separate.
You got that stone on you still, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to
Yeah,
do?
I'm gonna go to a drug house,
Feed.
feed, and stock up on drugs.
Give me a dex
2
stealth.
for 1.
Do I still have the negatives?
Oh, yeah. You're still impaired, and you're not high anymore. Disgracia is not the last thing in your blood. Goodness.
Yeesh.
You can always blood surge to add die.
Okay, so
Could
what
get
would
you
it?
hungrier.
So it'd be at -3 then,
Yeah.
which is all of my dice. Fuck.
You blood surge and fail.
I guess I just die.
Alright. I mean, it's an easy roll. This is your feeding style. It's a basic. You need a success, but
It's still a success that I can't fail.
How hungry are
or
you?
if you want to
4.
instead have Delilah help you with this,
You ever get a girlfriend with
it's up to you.
She seems human.
this?
She is.
They have
If you want to try to blood surge to get a dice to you, or do you want to try to wrap your girlfriend into helping you feed?
What's I'm just gonna blood surge and try to do it.
All right, see if you get hungrier. You do.
No, I'm at 5.
You're at 5.
Ooh.
Mistake.
You just played yourself.
Congratulations.
This would be a hunger frenzy, which you can use a willpower to ignore it for a moment, or you can what's called just ride the frenzy and still have a little bit of control over yourself.
Yeah, I'll just burn the willpower and stop that.
Okay. Roll your 1 die.
Don't look at me.
Oh, bestial failure.
You hate seeing that.
You do.
Okay. With that, we're about ready for our second break.
No, I want to see this first.
So take a break, and we'll see what happens as a result of that when we
Rip.
return.
Bye.
Yeesh.
Eesh.
Yeah.
Starting because
We are back.
damn it. Oh, I have lifesavers.
Herb, you find yourself back at your new apartment just in time. Your hunger's at 0,
Awesome.
and you're just now calming down a little bit from going to this party, picking up some stuff. You found someone who's passed out, an easy victim, though you were caught, and it didn't look good. You hovering over your mouth on this sleeping girl. So your buddy, your hookup, caught you, came in, confronted you. You're already mid-feed. You drug him in, and now he, your hookup there, and this girl are no longer alive. If you killed both of them. You can just do 1 stand for this, though.
Cool.
You man it.
Don't worry about it.
Give me a larceny intelligence.
Whistler.
I have my high functioning addict back.
Yes, you do.
High functioning.
What's the larceny in?
It's not a break-in.
Okay.
This is to see how you cover up your crime, how well you cover up your crime.
Okay.
It's unfortunately a lot of dice for you. Let's just say so.
Make sure I got this right. You know what? This seems like a pretty serious double homicide crime.
And And we laugh.
Might want to.
Just do it.
Yeah,
Did I mark? I did.
yeah, I mean, it was alright. Nothing's gonna happen tonight.
Sure. Reroll those
He's the
three.
only one who can get out of this. I couldn't.
Nice.
So
5
5.
successes. So, how would you do this? How would you hide the bodies, get rid of, so there's not a manhunt for you at the moment?
It is like a full party.
Yeah, so this was in the back room. No one knows, like, it's these two, but it's a fucking mess. There's blood everywhere. You're not going to be able to clean up the scene. People will know something happened. You probably just lost this whole group of people as a connection. You're going to have to avoid them from now on.
Okay, yeah. I would break. I'd leave out the window. I'd break the window out.
Okay.
And then before I'd leave, I would like rummage through the room, make it look like I was looting the place, and then I'd make sure for sure I took like his wallet out and I took anything that was in it, and just like threw like the rest of the contents around, and like did the same with her. Like I would just rob them basically, and just make it look like somebody broke in during the party through the window, and bailed. So it just looks like a petty crime that happened.
Actually, another interesting thing. I'm going to decide you did. Actually, so what would you try to hide the bodies? These people are missing, or it looks like this person came in, a confrontation happened, and they killed them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you know, maybe even if there's like any like weapons in there, like blunt weapons or anything.
Sure. You know, cops are gonna know this wasn't like. You don't have time to make this clean. A blunt, you've tore at these people. It's gonna be pretty obvious, but maybe you won't have the cops and the criminals all after you. The criminals will probably believe something happened. The cops might not. But either way, you're gone.
That's vampire teen drama, man. Shit.
But you're not hungry anymore.
Some heavy tea.
Oh, which reminds me, you don't have your wallet or phone anymore.
I don't know.
Just out of game, you lost them.
All right, quickly moving on to Elijah. Speaking of
Well, I
Elijah.
want to see Jordan's stuff first.
So, there's a hotel suite in the Moonrise Hotel in the Loop that he's asked you guys to meet him at. You get the notice on your way, not to meet him at the actual record place, to meet him there. And he says he's going to introduce some people, look decent.
Okay.
So yeah, you get in the VIP suite. You're the last to arrive. You see Lily. You haven't seen her in a few days, and she looks amazing. She looks fierce. She just has this presence about her. She's in control of this room. Sort of dangerous edge that's there. It's kind of alluring too. It's just this force of nature, this living icon. Mixture of her confidence and a martini that's in her hand makes her seem much older than she is. And you see Jeezy dressed in his streetwear. Very fashionable and unique, but definitely not something most people could pull off. He's usually pretty timid, and he's looking a little extra nervous. His eyes are sort of shifting beneath his sort of bowl cut. His shoulders are sort of held high with tension, and he's usually very relaxed. As you walk in, he gives you a worried look, but avoids eye contact after that. He actually smiles, happy to see you.
I'll smile back.
So you're ready to do this.
I don't know what this is, but
I mean, why foxes?
yeah.
We're doing this.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
she brings you in for a kiss.
Oh, yeah.
So this place, I mean, they didn't say we can drink, but fuck it, we're rock stars.
Fucking do it.
Yeah.
You look amazing, but I haven't seen you in
I do.
a few days. You do, and
Cleaned up pretty well yourself. Which
I try.
She can't see the bullet holes underneath your clothes, so you're fine.
bleeding through a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'll go to the bar and grab a drink.
Yeah,
Do
you grab a
do
drink.
You need a refill or anything?
I'm good. You can tell she's probably had a few. She's feeling
Sure.
pretty tipsy, but not sloppy by any
Right,
means.
right.
Confident.
Her usual pre-show drinks to get it in.
After a little bit, you see My man. Spencer Reeves. Pretty young dude, especially for someone in this position. You can, he looks like he stepped right out of a frat. Got a nice suit, and now he's here repping White Foxes. You would imagine mid-20s. Handsome-looking guy, though, well-built.
Sure.
And a little schmarmy, but
If I see him,
he for sure looks like the type of dude who'll be making deals and whatnot.
right. If I see him, Lily, I'll be right back.
I mean, he walks into this room with you
I'm
guys.
trying to. Oh, he walks in with us.
I mean, you guys are in the room waiting for him. He enters the room.
Okay. So it's just me.
Jeezy and Lily.
Okay. And then he walks in. Okay.
Yeah, your other two people died, remember? So yeah, he walks in. And yeah, Lily stands by you, sort of feeding off each other's energy a little bit. My man, the guy who needs all the favors.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, man? So this is it. We're here. And everyone's ready to figure out what to do, figure out how to move forward with this, figure out how to get White Fox's the Phoenix story, you know, the rebirth. Brighter than ever.
Yeah.
But respectfully.
That's key. We're gonna do this tastefully and respectfully.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be...
And I'll hold Lily's hand.
Yeah. She holds her hand as well. Nods and agrees. Goes, so what I've been thinking is a memorial show, you know. Let's not ignore what happened. Let's pay respect to it in the way, like in the White Fox's way, though, you know, with music through celebration. I'm thinking it's a charity event. We raise money for the school, for the families of the victims.
Yeah.
Not that any of them need fucking more money, but, you know, like everything about it is going to be in their honor, you know. Maybe you get some other people, like we'll get, I'm assuming you guys have plenty of friends at the school. We get people to show up, show support. I'm in contact with the families, make sure everyone's cool with it. I don't want any of them, I don't want any bad press about it. But there shouldn't be. I think if done right, we could do it. And maybe write something about it. You don't want like a sappy, you know, like, we don't want like the courtesy of the red, white, and blue, like really ham-fisted memorial stuff, but just something that with the feel, you know, something fucking deep, something that fucking hurts a little bit.
But the White Fox's vibe.
Exactly, you know. You got some deeper shit out there. I've listened to all your stuff,
bit,
man.
yeah.
Like, obviously we don't want this to be like a party anthem, but like something, you know.
Like Kids in the Street, All American Rejects kind of deal.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, it's like, I've been writing and writing, trying to process this stuff, so I might actually be able to whip something up fairly soon.
Oh.
If you want to work on the music side with me, of course, with, Spencer points to GZ. I see you hiding back there.
Jeezy is the talent.
No, I know. I was full brief that not to lose that guy.
No.
And we have it. So, you three. So obviously for the show, we're going to have to fill out the band. I don't think we should replace any members.
I don't think so either.
I'm going to work on some people like touring musicians, you know, people to play with you. But
Like that fourth member of Green Day. Like that guy who's kind of in like the corner.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's just,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, so it's...
So we're...
Because again, we don't want controversy of, they've replaced them already. Like, no, we'll make it known that these are just they're playing, you know. So
I like that. I think that's the right way to go.
Cool,
with this.
cool.
Can't replace Sid.
Fuck, so yeah, we got the master behind the music still. We got the heart and soul of the fucking band. I think we'll be okay.
I think this is what we need.
Yeah. You guys
Just to
work
make
on
right.
fucking being you, making the music I know you can make. And I'll work on the PR, setting everything up, making sure this has the right sort of vibe to it, you know. Respectful, but still.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm following. I'm kind of getting closer to another local talent around this area. The Wild and Free. They're kind of more pop punk, but they can bring in some people too. If that
Pop
helps.
punk, yeah. No. I mean, we could get other bands on board with this for sure. I don't want anyone bigger than you. Like you, I want you to be. Although I guess that could work, man. We get someone big, but you still are still like they shouldn't have a problem with you being the focus.
No, we're
'cause
pretty
this
close.
is your,
And this is
you know.
they would understand that this is a charity event, and we're
Cool.
we're not doing this for us. We're doing this
Cool,
for our
cool,
friends.
cool. They signed?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I'll work it out with them. Wild and Free. Actually, yeah, I am familiar. Cool.
Cool.
You have any questions for me? If not, fucking mingle. There's some important people around here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, mingle if you're comfortable. If not, I'll make some introductions, let people know. Hopefully some of these people will be investors, sponsors, and whatnot.
Well, when do we want to hit the studio for this new song?
I can have something ready next week.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I look to Lily and Easy.
Yeah, they not. Jeezy still hasn't made eye contact, just sort of.
All right. Well, Spencer, thanks for everything. I don't know what happened to Kevin, but thank you for all this.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm here for you, as you could tell.
And thanks for doing it tastefully.
Yeah. All right, man. Awesome. I'm gonna hit this place up, start getting some buzz going. Talking here if you need to a little bit. Hit out at the rooftop bar when you're ready.
Awesome.
All right, cool, man. Yeah, I'm a hugger. Hey, bring us in.
Sure.
Yeah, brings you in. You and Lily just sort of hug him together. I said, Jeezy. He very reluctantly goes over.
I motioned Jeezy over.
Spencer gets him in. All skin and bones, that one. All right. See you out there.
All right. See you out there.
He pops out. Lily just sort of looks to you. I think it's a good idea.
You okay
I'll-
with everything? With all this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're here for me. Here for the band.
I'll always be here.
I know. Yeah, I'll start sending you some stuff. Maybe we could get together soon and actually like put some music to some lyrics.
Yeah.
Before we actually officially hit the studio.
I'm actually looking to get my own place, actually. So maybe get a studio or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Where are you staying now? I know you're not at home.
Yeah, just kind of bouncing around, it's kind of different. Just kind of going from couch to couch at this point from time to time.
Just kind of doing your own thing.
Trying to find a place, but I think I need to make my own place. So, looking to finally buy an apartment or something. Something small, but doable.
Hey, whatever works for you, right?
And then we can get together, ignite the flame again.
Yeah, just like old times.
And you too, Jeezy.
Just can I talk to you for a second? Once it's done.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, she gives you a kiss again.
We'll meet you up there.
Yeah, meet you
Okay.
up there. She goes.
What's going on, man? Yeah, you're more timid than usual.
Why didn't you go to the funerals?
Honestly.
Why haven't you talked to me or anyone in like a week?
I handled it bad. That's an understatement.
Handled it bad.
It's an understatement.
Like, I'm not even like, you don't apologize to me, but her brother died and you didn't go to his funeral. You didn't think it was weird that she's fucking ready to explode. She's terrifying me right now.
What do you mean she's terrifying you right now?
You don't think she's really all like together and happy and like ready to think about it. It's the fucking calm before the storm. You fucked up on this one. But like, she needs someone like you or she's gonna implode, take people out with her. She doesn't know how to process her emotions. That's not processing what she's doing.
I know, man. Like I said,
That's drinking and holding down something that she's not good at holding down.
I was lost after everything happened.
I don't really give a fuck. When you were lost, she lost a brother, dude, not just the band stuff.
Me and Cameron were close too, and me and Sid were super close, and you know that.
And you weren't at her funeral either.
I didn't know it was happening.
You didn't know there'd be a funeral for these dead people? What the fuck, man? Look it up.
I didn't even know
you
there
need
was
a personal
vigil.
invitation?
I didn't even know.
Look it up. It's so easy to find any of this stuff out.
I fucked up, man. I went back to who I used to be. Remember who I used to be?
I don't give a shit about that.
I understand it's a
Like-
shit excuse, but I went back. I started using again, okay? And so I was MIA, and I already met Lily over it.
Look, man, it's not your job to take care of her. But if you want her to come out the other side of this, you need to step it up, all right?
I don't just want her to come out of this. I want to make sure you and me are okay, too. And I know, I'm starting at negative 1,000 right now. I understand
Yeah,
that.
dude, you going your old ways and doing drugs instead of going to the funeral.
I didn't
of
know how
our
to cope,
friends.
and I apologize.
Not my problem, man. This is, I don't know. I'm not sticking around at this, though. And he goes to leave.
I will go upstairs.
Okay, you go up.
Jump off.
You see Lily up there with a drink, talking to a group of people, just like commanding presence, just all eyes on her. She's there. Spencer's off talking to some other people. Catch a familiar face too. You spot some people that have definitely been to some of your concerts, some of your sort of groupie
Sure.
types,
Sure.
and you see Brooke with her brother.
Nice.
What do you do?
I go to Lily.
Yeah. She, as soon as she sees, she smiles when she sees her, grabs her hand and pulls you in, talking you up and whatnot, and just mingling with the crowd.
Lily, what do you want to get out of here?
We just started. It's fine. These people are cool. Spencer's actually doing a pretty good job. Anyway,
I know.
I was
but-
telling the story. Yes, I know the
No.
story, and it's embarrassing for you. But it's okay. And she squeezes your cheek. So anyway, and she
This
goes back
story.
into the story.
I'll let her do her thing. I'm gonna stay by her side, kind of watch her drink. Can we talk alone, please? I haven't.
We're working now. Yes, you've had plenty of chances to like talk alone, and you're waiting to like a work thing. We'll get to it. Chill, dude.
Okay. I need to talk to you, please.
Give me a charisma persuasion.
All right.
I need to talk to you now.
Terrible. You just started crying.
2. Use a willpower.
That's smart.
4 successes.
Okay. Okay. She eventually steps out, goes to sit with you. What's up? Why are you nervous? These people are fucking fine.
I know, but this is.
Got them in the palm of my hand.
But this isn't you. This.
This is kind of her. She likes the attention. She's a
No,
good-
no, I know that, but this. You really trust Spencer? We're not just gonna be some corporate fucking. White Foxes mean something. I don't want to just sell our songs just to make a profit. We write songs to.
Are we gonna go back and forth on this? Like, why didn't you speak up in there then? Why are you talking to me now? Why haven't you talked to me leading up to this or anything? Like, why now? This is not the time or place for this, Elijah. I know you have your worries, and I would love to talk to them about you, mano a mano.
So
Not in a thing we're supposed to be together and excited about what's happening and selling our brand, our band, to all these people.
but what if I'm not excited about this?
Why didn't you fucking speak up in there, man? Come on.
Because you seemed
That's me.
like you were excited.
Because I am excited.
Jeezy already left. He's not even part of this right now. He left on his own accord. He's worried too. That's why I'm bringing this up, because he's worried
He's worried
And
about
now-
the
and-
deal?
about everything.
Okay. So what? Let me go. Spencer! I'll bring him over.
Nope, that's
Go
not-
ahead. No, tell me you told me. Apparently, fuck this whole thing, right? Like, why are you doing this now? What the fuck?
I'm just.
Literally, you've done a 180 just a few minutes ago. He was asking your opinion on stuff. You didn't say anything. What's the issue?
Because you know how I am. I'm with what the band wants to do, and you seem like you're into it. So I wanted to test the waters.
I'm still into it.
And now seeing Jeezy leaving us and... Can we just go somewhere alone and talk, not with Spencer and everybody here?
In the middle of when we're literally, this could make or break this whole thing we're trying to do right now.
This could make or break us.
Purpose of you have such shit timing.
I know it's awful. It's really bad.
Why wouldn't we talk later? Like this can ruin. You're willing to sacrifice the memorial show so you can get your feelings out now. When we have literally any other day of the week.
All right.
Like, it's cool. Like,
Let's do it. I'll grab her hand and I'll start mingling people. I'll grab whatever drinks next to me.
Just stop shit. No. Don't fucking throw a fit and go storming off with me.
Let's do this. Let's put on
You
the
can't
happy
come
face. Let's
in.
mingle.
Why aren't you happy? You're acting like, what am I missing? You're acting like this whole thing. You're not coming up front with me.
It's
like,
been a
what the
week.
fuck?
And I'm not losing Cameron and Sid. It still hurts. And if it's
Yeah.
and I know you know that more than anybody here. I'm not taking that away from you, but it still hurts. So it feels weird doing this without them. And I'm sorry that came out negative. And I'm sorry that came out in the wrong way. I'm sorry that came out at the wrong possible time. And I'm sorry I'm acting like that, but
I understand. You want to respect their memory.
yes. I do.
And now's the time. You didn't think about respecting their memory during the fucking funeral. During this whole fucking week where I've been alone in my house and I was an empty room in it. This is the time. This is the place. Yep, let's deal with it now, Elijah. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here, right? This is what you want to ruin everything? Because this is the
That's not
one
what I
thing you
wanted.
haven't
That's
ruined
not
yet
what I
is the
wanted.
actual band.
That's not what
Because you fucked up the whole consoling thing. That's done. You dropped the ball, bud. So now we have the music. We have the band.
We have the band.
But that's not good enough either.
If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me.
It's good enough for me.
It's good enough for me. Let's stay.
Let's stay. Okay. Now you jump.
Anybody have any wooden stakes?
So you go, you mingle. Everything works out very well. It goes to a pretty late night. And at the end, she's ready to go. She'll sort of pull you aside. I don't want to fight. Honestly, that's the last thing I want right now. I know that's what we fucking do, the back and forth. I don't want to do the back right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can we just move forward?
Of course.
So now you're mad.
No, I think
You
you're
fucked
right.
up, but you're...
It's not. Can I drive you home?
I like that. I just want to fucking move past it, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for. You're right. You're right.
Don't fucking do that.
I'm
God, you're fucking annoying.
agreeing with you.
God, you're fucking annoying. And you drive her home.
No. I'm on goddamn cliff.
I feel this in my soul.
I'm sorry, man.
Get out.
You let him play your girlfriend? Like you gave him that power.
It's not that bad.
Fuck.
Where
That's
can't you be
hilarious.
the line look?
This is the tea and drama, man.
The
I want to call him my
Teen
her. I
drama.
want to see all my girlfriends, boyfriends.
No, we get it.
Do you?
Yeah. I'll drive her home and then
right now.
I will how late is it?
Maybe 2-ish.
Okay, I'll drive her home, make sure she gets in bed, make sure she gets water, ibuprofen, all that stuff. And then I'm just gonna hang out teenage vampire style outside her window and just until the sun rises. No, until the appropriate time. Then I'll just share what time I have with her.
Outside her window?
Okay.
Yes.
You see her,
Cullen
she
style?
breaks down. She gets inside her room. She's just bawling. And she cries herself to sleep.
Consoling style. Good job.
Perfect.
Jordan,
God.
across the Mississippi at Coven, the premier strip club in East St. Louis, the place you were supposed to be at work yesterday. You come waltzing in.
Help me.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the side entrance for not customers. Yeah. So I still.
All right, that's it.
So the issue is though I still have injuries from last night because I had
Yes,
3
you do.
aggravated. Is that what it was? Yeah.
You got shot.
So at least I have that going for me.
Going for you.
As in for my excuse, but it doesn't help me.
I was shot.
You got shot.
So this is the first time I will have seen the main ladies.
Yeah, you go in, and Adam looks at you from near the bar. Dramatically looks at his watch. Looks at you again.
I bow
right now,
dramatically.
Scarlett is performing. The fuck? It was your premiere. I made a poster, and he points. And sure enough, there's a poster. Yeah.
Oh.
I got shot, so I thought I shouldn't come in.
You
last
got
night.
shot?
I.
You got shot? Why are you here?
Because I fucked up last night, and I was afraid you made a poster.
I'm a chill boss. You don't have to come in if you're shot. You could have called me. Well, it's fine. Like, go. Are you okay?
Yeah. Oh. But I'll be okay.
You can't dance shot.
Probably not. But
How are you even walking in here?
you know, I got a good doctor. He's good with the medicine, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go back, talk to some of the girls, get some advice.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
I thought I'd never say this here, but keep covered up.
Yeah. I'll leave some to the imagination this
Might
time
ruin the
around.
vibe. But if someone is into that, I don't want to hear.
All right, yeah, leave it to the imagination. Okay, thanks for your support, Adam, and I'm sorry about last night for getting shot.
No,
So,
it's come on, man.
I'm throwing a little more attitude because I know that's what it takes to get around here, but that's
All right.
I'm pushing it. I'm pushing
you
my
go.
personality.
You watch the end of Scarlett's dance, and Scarlett is the most popular dancer here. She's full-figured, bright, big red hair, and just a presence up there. There's a weird calm to the place as everyone pays attention. A lot of the side conversations stop as she takes the stage. And you watch it. So there's definitely an art to it. And you watch, she finishes. She, for just a moment, glances, catching eye contact with you, and beckons for you as she's still on the stage.
I approach.
And heard you want to dance. She starts taking off your jacket.
No, I keep it close. I pretend to be like shy and play into it, but I lean in seductively to whisper, "I've been shot."
That's so seductive.
So don't
Show me.
my clothes. And I just to play to the crowd, just kind of show her the wounds on my sides. And then I play
Yeah,
to
you
the
see
crowd
Adam.
again. Play to the crowd again. And then
You want to buy a gun?
She
kind of
says,
tease her off the stage.
do it anyway. If you could get tips with a gunshot wound. She starts to step off, pulling you on.
Jesus.
Oh.
You see behind her.
But I am too hungry to
You
do
could
this.
see the other two sort of looking. Cinnamon, Silk, looking very interested from the back. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna refuse?
I'm really hungry.
What are you doing?
Hit that all.
I don't. I mean, mesmerize would be more like effective, but it costs a rouse check, and I can't do that.
If you do
so
all,
maybe do.
if you do all, you get 2 extra dice. You also get an extra dice for being attractive.
Is that a
So I
rouse
can
check?
do no.
No.
Oh,
So I
Awe
can
is
do
just cool.
awe,
Dude,
performance, or seduction, or something like that, and plus.
Oh.
Performance, charisma,
But I still have.
and this is. Do you have a specialty in this?
Yeah.
So that's another
performance.
extra dice.
Just go for it.
So your bonus dice alone is
2 for all.
4.
Yeah.
So
But you're hungry.
You're a
What are you gonna do?
hungry hippo.
You said that twice.
I know. I just think it's funny. It's just for me.
It's
So what are you doing?
something from Mama.
I'm gonna pull at her more and pull her off the stage and say I'm
She's not
too
gonna let you
hungry.
pull her off the stage.
I can't tell her I'm too hungry.
Well, I mean, you can't pull her off. You could just say
Well-
that to her.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
So
You have way more faith in me than I do,
someone has to.
and I go for it.
Oh,
So my hunger is 4.
Yeah,
That's
we got
gonna
that.
So then,
What's
You
your
have-
total pool? What's
you
your
have
perf-
5 on the pool. Charisma plus performance.
so
So
And then you have
add
your
1
bonus.
black die, and that's your base pool. Now add 4 more die.
For 2 for awe.
2 for all, 1 for
Hot.
your siren hot thing, and then
One
1
for
for
performance.
your performance specialty being just this. And let's
the
see.
specific
This particular act.
Ooh,
It's a
that's a messy.
Oh, it's a
Messy crit.
You pieces of
Real
shit.
good though.
And I'm sure it's a good dance though.
It's a good name.
So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
She's gonna be fine.
9.
Jesus.
Messy 9.
A messy 9.
Another good t-shirt idea.
So you put on quite the show. Slowly taking off what you came here with. A few sort of odd looks, but interested looks, as you have. I mean, these aren't huge open wounds. They're
Scars.
yeah, they're weird marks because you're not. Your body is a corpse essentially, like shooting a corpse. So it's not like. But they sort of mended a little bit. So there's definitely something off, something odd. But people aren't lingering on them as long as other parts as you begin your performance. Your first time on the stage. And the whole place was already watching because Scarlett was just up there. So you have that same crowd and they all, you usually don't want to follow her. Yeah, but all that attention is now on you. And while you're hesitant at first, you very much get into it. And you're playing. Lots of money is being thrown on the stage. You can see Adam just nervous, just staring, but interested, and like he's not like, okay, this is going well.
I love it.
And you see the 3 main girls just watching, big smiles on their face.
That's terrifying.
Eventually, you make your way to one of the people up on the stage in a chair. You make your way to him. Lean in on him, whisper in his ear as he gives you some money. And then you bite into him.
Damn it. I did it.
He stiffens up for a moment and then relaxes. And you're just enjoying the attention, the blood, as your hunger starts to go down. But no one seems to notice because you glance up for just a moment and all 3 are now on stage and all their attention is back to them. And it's like even though you're right there, almost openly feeding on someone, something about these 3, the people cannot turn away. Your hunger goes down to 0.
Oh.
Take a stain.
Damn it.
Welcome to Stain.
As Scarlet lingers on the stage, one of the bouncer
Don't
comes
tell
and
me.
takes the guy off as if he's drunk and passed out. Again, people don't really look. Everything goes all well. Collect some of your money. You head to the back with the 3. Put on their sort of robes. Well, how did it feel?
It's a lot of firsts tonight. So, the biggest one probably murdering a person. Second one, murdering a person in front of a room full of people. Third one, you know, like the basic, like dancing on stage, naked thing. Like that's a new thing, but hardly anything compared to the murdering the person. So great. Great time. It was awesome.
Guess I should have listened when you said you were hungry, huh?
Yeah, real fucking hungry. It's been
Still?
a bad couple days. No, now he's dead, so I'm good.
That's how it works.
Yeah, it's great.
So Adam filled us in on whatnot.
Did you guys have an inkling this was gonna happen? Because it seems like a lot of
Inkling
people
that you
knew.
were going to become kindred?
Yeah,
No?
you just liked me anyway. Because you helped me out before.
I mean, yeah. You're different than a lot that come through here. You're interesting. You're... A lot of people have seen
Complicated.
shit. A lot of people have been through some shit. Especially here. People cope in different ways. People make different decisions because of it. I guess I was interested to see what yours were. So what's next?
I don't know a lot at all yet. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know how to deal with anything that's going on. There are so many factions pulling me in 4 different ways.
Fuck the factions.
What? That's what I want to say, but I don't know anything, and I don't have anyone to turn to who's not going to expect something from me.
You have us.
How did you become you? This typical teenage question. It still applies as the undead teenage question.
Each of us became us in similar ways. You know about the factions and you know who the Camarilla are. They like girls like us. We're useful. Some like us enough to turn us, keep us forever, keep us looking like this in our prime. The toy that never breaks. The Camarilla aren't around anymore. Not here. So now we're puppets without our string. It's been interesting. Been making the most of it. We, because of our training, conditioning, whatever you want to call it, vampires don't feel the same way humans feel. It takes a lot to catch those sensations. They used to come all too easy when we were mortal. That balance of pleasure and pain, that cycle, it's our specialty. We became invaluable. We can make people feel a way they've never felt before, alive or dead. And now we've sort of made ourselves we're not used anymore. We're forced to be respected, feared, desired. It used to be best to slip under the radar, but fuck that. We're not under the radar. We make others worship at an altar. They know who we are. And that's how we like it. So if you want to be one of us, if you want to be part of the coven, to become a goddess, a demon, anything but ignored. Is that something you're interested in?
It is. But I've gotten a lot of pitches the last couple days. Would you mind if I think on it?
Absolutely. We're not interested in politics or power or anything like that. We have everything we need. The thing that connects us is suffering. There's no greater teacher or tool than pain, the great equalizer. We've all experienced tragedy. You have too. I can see it. We've all been humbled by it in one way or another too, which I also feel you have. But at the end of it all, we think we're worthy of being masters of our own fate. Suffering gives you a clearer vision. Do you agree?
I don't want to fucking be a pawn.
Fuck that. That's the only thing we're against. We are in control here. We're going to control anywhere we go. And we found a lot of people are all too happy to relinquish that control to us. We have a very specific clientele. If you can make them feel, they'll owe you everything.
Do you have a kindred clientele? And that takes a lot more for them, right?
Not just kindred, but those are the prize cows.
You have other, I don't know the words for it yet, like magically,
Disciplines?
I don't know, just not kindred but not human. Is there other things like, I don't know, are there other things like that? Literally 5 days ago I was like a human, so just ignore my stupid questions, I don't know.
There are werewolves.
That's cool.
They don't like us.
Okay, that's
Stay in the
cool.
city and you will likely never run into one.
Not much of a
Their
country,
kind's all but
by the way.
extinct.
How do the other factions feel about you? Do they feel like some of them are easily threatened? Some of them like
There's only-
people that take control into their hands.
Camarilla loved us. We're their prize toys. The Anarchs are fine with us. We don't overstep our bounds. We don't cause trouble. People come to us, and that's how we like it. We don't seek out opportunities. We don't go for power grabs. People have a need. We're the only ones who can fulfill that need, and we're good at it. Think about it. If you need a place to stay during the day, we have a room for you.
It means a lot. And I can never thank you enough for before.
Don't worry about it. Things will be different.
God, I fucking hope so.
It's scary what you're going through, but you're very smart. You'll be able to make the best of it.
I hope so.
Take care. So, kiss you on the cheek. And now, she'll give you a key. I'll get you in one of the rooms back there. Obviously, no windows or anything, so you'll be safe.
How many?
Just us three.
And everyone else is just regular or bloodbound?
I don't like bloodbound. It's an uncomfortable connection. There needs to be a healthy distance between us and the others. Though Adam's a ghoul.
That seems to work out pretty well though, so it's cool.
He's good people.
Yeah, he's tight.
Good job out there.
drinks. Kind of feel bad for killing someone the first time around, but I've done a lot of stupid things the
It's a
last
cycle.
4
Everyone
days.
dies. And the fact that you feel bad about it's a good sign.
Yeah, feels great.
We're here if you need to talk.
Maybe one of our off nights we can spend a little more time chatting about things I literally know next to nothing. So, and everything, all knowledge is tempered by your own feelings. So,
We've seen a lot. I went into the faction bullshit, so we'll give you a relatively neutral
do you know?
rundown on everything if you need it.
Do you know? What's the clan? Do you know what clan you're in?
I'm Gangrel.
I don't know what that means.
I'll show you what that means on our off night.
Tight. Okay.
Okay. We have some clients, so
Do you, am I gonna do anything else tonight, or should I lie low, or I don't know. This is my first night doing anything more than checking on drinks.
whatever you do, if you're gonna make some money, go make some money. We're not gonna be out there if you get hungry again, but I think you've taken care of that.
I should be okay for the night.
Okay? Have fun.
Okay.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Okay? So assuming eventually, are you going to work the rest of the night?
Yeah.
Sure. You turn a great profit on your debut night. Delilah will, you've got some stuff figured out. Did you tell Delilah what happened?
Yeah, I'd tell Delilah. I'd basically tell her I was just like kind of trying to just get some feeding and minding my own business, and he caught me and he attacked me basically, and I had to defend myself, and it got out of hand. That's basically what
I mean, I guess we got to remember you're still a fucking monster in a way, you know?
Yeah, no, it's not super chill. It happens at all. So,
Just make sure to, and whatever we need to do to, I guess, help make sure that doesn't happen again, you know?
yeah, you know.
Fuck, man, he was cool.
Yeah, no, I'm super bummed about it, honestly. He had shit taste in music, but he was always, available for hookups and
Yeah,
stuff.
it'll be fine. Just takes your hand. And we should check in on the rest before the night ends.
Yeah, that's probably good. You think we should?
We
We don't even have a bed or anything. We should probably
no,
crash there.
Right. I got us phones too. I don't know if like actual smartphones you want at least.
I mean, you can't use it much, but I guess I could use it every once in a while if
Yeah.
there's a thing that.
Your parents want you to start answering the phone more and shit, so they wanted to get you a smartphone.
All right, I guess that works.
Yeah. Okay. Eventually, everyone starts heading back to Evelyn's place. Evelyn, your brother would eventually come too. What did you give me? What did you give me?
Something I thought would make you feel better. I'm just looking up at the door like, please come home.
The fuck? You're gonna start explaining something, or
I-
gonna sit there and fucking what the hell?
I thought it'd make you feel better, and it looks like you reacted poorly to it, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you feel okay now? You're talking, that's good. You're mad, that's a good sign.
I don't fucking know, man. My head, everything's a fucking mess. I can barely put two thoughts together.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
I don't. Fuck, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I heard
don't-
you. And like, so what now?
I don't know. Lay down. Do you need a glass? I'll get you a glass of water. I don't know. I go to the kitchen and start getting a glass
Give
of
me a
water.
manipulation subterfuge.
Yeah. Do I still have awe going?
Yeah, but it's -2 for being a bad sister. So.
Being a good sister.
Yeah,
Be
you
the
do.
best
You can
sister,
have
but a
that.
bad liar.
That's 4, and since I'm doing a real bad job, I'm gonna 5.
Okay. Yeah, you just, with size, you go, you get some drinks, come back. Look, I know things are fucking weird and shit, but I don't know. Like, we can't be doing whatever the fuck this is. Let's just come clean with each other, and if we're gonna move forward, we need to deal with this.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. I've been into some pretty bad shit lately, trying to deal with it, and people around, and been into some hard stuff and stuff that I don't even really know what it was, and I had shit, and I wanted to stop, and I didn't want to have any more, and you seemed tense, and I thought maybe if you could take it, you would feel better, and then I wouldn't have it anymore, and then I wouldn't have to deal with it, and it's fucked up, and I'm sorry, and I shouldn't have done that, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. I mean, JC told me. He fucking warned me about you, and like I didn't want to believe him, but shit. You're unhinged.
Yeah.
How close are we to home? Like to being there?
You would have known.
Yeah, I mean, all this shit with JC, I needed a brother, and you went, and you were his, and that fucked
if you
me
keep
up.
saying I needed a brother shit, like you don't poison me and then you still get to play that card. Like, sorry. Like, yeah, I fucked up by leaving the one night. If we're just like keeping score of who fucked up more, you know you're losing bad. But like, I don't care about that. That's what I'm saying. I just want to move forward. So just stop saying I needed a brother. Stop putting this on me.
Then stop telling me that JC said this and JC said that, because that...
He was right, and he's worried about you, and I'm worried about you. Like, that's all. And I don't know, man. He got real pissed at what happened. I'm worried that he's gonna fucking do something.
Like what?
I think you should just, like, let him... I told him he could stay here. I think you should kick your fucking friends out.
I'm not doing that.
Who are these people anyway? Like, you didn't hang out with them before.
Yeah, and then we survived a fire together, and that
Other people
brings-
survived too that you used to hang out with more. Fucking,
Yeah.
what's her face?
Kylie?
Yeah, Kylie. And like, I haven't seen her around. One of your actual friends. Just these fucking strangers here now. I don't know. I don't know.
It's hard to see them and remember what I lost and what we all lost. And I don't know, maybe because I didn't hang out with these people before, it's easier to try to move forward.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could have trusted him, you know. I don't know why I left that night. I was fucked up.
You seemed really fucked up, and I don't know if you remember, but you pulled a gun on me.
Yeah, I mean, he said you were like about to kill them. He said the one chick like went after me, and like whatnot. So I pulled the gun Dad was showing me how to use. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know why I fucking did that. That's not me.
It's not you. That's why.
I don't know. A lot of shit doesn't make sense right now. Okay.
I agree, and I want to make sense of it, right?
I don't know why I did half that shit, but it happened, I guess.
It happened.
Oh God. Fuck.
Everybody was fucked up, and there was yelling, and it escalated, and then my brother had a gun on us, and it was a lot. And I just want to make sense of it and move forward and see.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah?
I'm there with you.
And then you were talking to you
Brings
didn't
you in for a hug.
a hug him.
It's fine. Just fuck it. I don't know. My head's killing me. I'm gonna be here for you now. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want you back, like you. Okay.
I'll be the best me I can be after
I'll
everything.
tell JC to back the fuck off or whatever. I don't know why he's as involved in this as he is anyway. Honestly.
I didn't understand. Yeah, I didn't understand why he was over. Those aren't your people. Henry said he hasn't heard from you.
Yeah, I've been hanging out with JC for a little bit. I saw him out once, and I don't know. He seemed cool. It's not my group, I guess, but I don't know. He seemed really, really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. With this, you'd probably be the first back. Herb and Delilah would arrive. Probably you eventually. You'd be the last one back if you were stayed to work a little bit. That you and your brother sort of just catch up a little bit. Is there anything, unless there's something specific you wanted to try to talk to him about before the others arrived?
Just after that night and coming home as surviving and having that all happen, I don't know if I can have JC in the house anymore. If that's
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Can we put that
He's out. He's out.
back? He's out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. At a certain point, I would say I would go and just mention, I actually emailed Mom and Dad. I did reach out to them through everything. I'm going to go check and see if I got any
You did, actually.
Woo!
Have a response.
From my dad.
Email from your
Spam.
father.
He does
And
care.
a thing he does a lot when he's traveling is he sort of has this kind of jokey thing he does where he writes like old-timey, like he's off at war,
Yeah, like,
So the email
Like a
reads,
travelogue?
Yeah.
God damn it.
He loves it. He has a flair for dramatic. It's
yeah,
in the blood.
it's a genetic thing.
And he always includes a picture. Him and your mother are very attractive. And there's a picture of him and them. Looks like some sort of winery in the Italian countryside at sunset. Both looking great. Just usually fills you in on where they're at, what they're doing. Which isn't where you were told they're at. Told they're in the
Yeah.
Himalayas. Reads, Dearest Evelyn, imagine my surprise to discover you've returned from your travels. Dear Edward said you were troubled by the dire events at your school and needed the holiday with some close compatriots for the time being. I hope you find your spirits lifted, dear Evelyn. It breaks my heart to hear about the dark tidings that surround you. Edward insisted you needed space, well, from us at least. We will respect your wishes and take no offense from our ignored calls. In parentheses, maybe your mother did a little. We look forward to being graced by your father-given charm and mother-granted beauty again when you're feeling yourself. Love, Father and Mother. And P.S., we're glad you're okay. We can visit again as soon as you're ready.
I write back. My dear father,
Damn it.
I am overjoyed to hear that you are well. It looks as if you and Mother are having a lovely time in the countryside.
Always.
I hope to hear from you soon, although my brother was right, and space is perhaps needed, though I am hoping in the near future to be recovered enough to come visit you or to have you come stay with me. It is always a pleasure to speak to you. Regarding my mother, I am terribly sorry if she took offense at my lack of phone calls. My phone was unfortunately destroyed during the events. I have a new number here. Tell her to call whenever she likes.
Okay. You send your response.
Except during the day.
Your dearest Evelyn.
Jordan, it's the last one there.
They're in Italy time zones.
You see there is an eviction notice on the door. Evelyn Jordan.
An eviction notice on the house? On Evelyn's house?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
What?
I can get all the good news.
See, it says you need to be gone by tomorrow. There's a number to call. Signed JC.
I'm gonna fuck JC up.
Let's go kill JC.
The official plan.
Brah, baby.
It's the official plan. I'm feeling a lot of confidence from my evening tonight.
Good. That's the intention.
From my newfound friends who genuinely just want to be who they are.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take the note off and walk away from the door
Okay.
and call the number.
Yes, it's JC. Which one are you?
I don't think you want to remember.
Jordan.
Aww.
So it looks like you all
That's
plan on
cute.
settling in and playing house, even though I was told I could stay there. Tried working out a deal.
You tried working out a deal?
Yeah, and now you forced my hand.
Oh, you forced someone to give you what you didn't have.
You're going to want to hear what I have to say. There's not a lot of night left. I need you to be out before the sun rises, which is pretty soon. I'm going to give you an address of a storage unit where you'll all be sleeping today. If I wake up tomorrow night and you guys aren't where I told you to be, we're officially doing things the hard way. I promise nothing bad will come if you cooperate.
Can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Who do you have backing you?
You don't want to know. People a lot stronger than you. Look, I'm claiming domain over St. Charles, that whole area on that side of the river. The rest of the kindred are tied up in the city. It's up for grabs. I'm grabbing it. I'm going to be barren. You could get in at the ground floor. Things are going to be shaken up in St. Louis. And I'm going to be in a good place. You could be there with me. All of you. If not, I can't be seen as weak. And I'll have to make an example out of the first kindred who step up to me. Don't volunteer for that position. I know it's not fair, but it is what it is. We're all making the best out of our situations here. Oh, and tell Evelyn she owes me a blood bond. So I think she'll do just fine. If you don't believe that, I mean business. Actually, I'll throw it to you. Does it sound like something you can do? Again, you're calling late. There's not a lot of time. You should be able to just make it if you all leave in the next couple minutes. We understood?
JC, you fucked up. And I end the phone call. And I walk in the house. And I let them know we got some shit to take care of.
You get a text. Kind of long one.
Longer
Someone
than
wrote
a
a
Actually, not that long.
Someone wrote a monologue.
So I thought you'd make this difficult. I was hoping you wouldn't. Check the mailbox.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay?
Because I don't trust him.
Okay? You go in, you tell the rest what happened?
Can I heighten sense
Mm-hmm.
to check on the mailbox?
Sure. You go in, you don't hear any, like, ticking or anything unless you're worried about.
I was like, I don't know what I might hear or sense from it. Like,
Bomber's back.
Nope, it's there. Little flags up.
Oh,
You got mail.
no, that's the opposite. That means we're setting something up.
little
Are you
flag.
checking? Yes or no? Time is of the essence.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
You look. It's a brown envelope. It has all of your names on it. It has "Surrender by Sunset" written on it. Inside is a flash drive.
Yeah.
Aw, man.
Inside was what?
The envelope is a flash drive. Assuming you bring it in.
Yeah.
Everyone gathered around, checking the message. Do you want your brother there, or do you want to try to get rid of him for this?
I'm gonna be pretty fucking pissed at this point. Like, if I had a heart rate, it would be pretty high.
Mm-hmm. You can blush a laugh, get a
Yeah,
heartbeat.
much less. You got that heartbeat back.
So, what does that mean?
You want
It's regular Jordan.
all the confidence she lost, like, recently has been revived by, like, her ladies pumping her up and then someone threatening her, who she was already pissed at to begin with. I know this isn't the best way to go about this. But do you want to know who JC is? He threatened your sister's life, he threatened mine, and he had yours in the palm of his hand. And we're not exactly who you want us to be. Evelyn, he told us he was going to kill us. And I plugged the flash drive in.
I mean,
Okay.
he's rough, but I don't know
He's a
if
piece of fucking shit.
Herb, you're good at this stuff, right?
Herb, how do you work a flash
Flash
drive? She
drive's in.
asked.
Trick is to flip it over twice. Because
yeah,
it's
do you
never right.
Google it or something?
it's just a video file. You hit play.
I don't like
Yep.
this.
Yep.
The first one is a video of JC. So over his shoulder, you can see he's on the computer. Seems logged into your brother's email account. And you see the email he has written. He's getting ready to send to your parents. Evelyn's been acting strange. She let some dealers move into the house. She's gone every night. She left for days after the fire. Please come home right away. Get a morning flight if you can, so you can actually catch her at home before she does something dangerous. She's pretending like everything's okay, but it isn't. Don't tell her you're coming or she'll disappear again. I'm really worried about her. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to do. Then it goes to a different video of JC dialing a number. You hear Delilah do a sharp inhale of breath. Then you puts on speaker and you hear, it says, Stan Stevenson, can't come to the phone right now. Go ahead and leave a message. He goes, hey Stan, I'm a friend of your daughter's. I'm worried about her. But I have some good news. I know where she is. I know who took her. Call me back when you can. You feel Delilah just his hand grip your shoulder. Then it goes into a video that makes some of you kind of uncomfortable. Video taken very recently of Jordan stripping. You see, you could tell, you know the
I know the
spot for a
angle.
minute, yeah, but you could tell, so definitely not someone like
Yeah,
up around,
I
someone
know
sort
the
of in the
angle.
upper area. But footage of that, footage of a newspaper they seem to have at the table showing the date. And then you just hear, man, what's Gina gonna think that her little girl faked her death to become a stripper? It's not JC's voice though, voice you don't recognize. Then we go to footage of, you can see it's in a grocery store, moving around, early evening probably. Turns a corner, you see JC talking to Jake, your brother-in-law. You recognize the voice of the person behind the camera. It's the dude you fought with for a while, the dude who carried that girl out. And the camera lowers, you see Oliver looking at some chips, his dad distracted, all the ways down the aisle from him. You hear the voice, hey, you're Oliver, right? One of Elijah's friends. You see little Oliver just look at him. You tell a little standoffish. Doesn't really respond. So he says, I hang out with him the other day. You want to see what he's been up to, man? Well, little Oliver says, I don't know. Let's check these out. And you see him pull out some photos. But you see in front of the camera first is you see a girl, half her skull crushed, sunken in, eyeball out, a bloody mess from when you backhanded, broke most of the bones in her face. Some more pictures of her bleeding out in the back of a car. A handful of just very graphic pictures of what he did to that girl when the beast took control. You see Oliver get teary-eyed and start to back up a little bit. A hand comes out and grabs him. So this was my friend Jesse. Why'd you kill her? He said he could trust you, though. He said you wouldn't tell anyone what he did. And if you do, it's going to be bad. He'll get in a lot of trouble. We don't want him getting in trouble, do we? You understand? You see Oliver just nod, and the video goes black. And that is where we will call it. That's a good sesh, guys.
That JC guy's real cool.